that's a little bit too much water. That's enough. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, let me get the... Hang on. Need a couple things. Let's see. No, not there. I need... this will do. And I will need... How you doing, Wheezy? Sorry, Papa, you were second. Okay, so we got that. I need a bowl. Okay, got a bowl. Need a fork. Okay, we're good there. Second best one here. I'm first. No, you're second. You're second. And also, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're first or second. You going? Want to go outside? Okay, so you're not going outside. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. So let's just get the day started, shall we? Let's get the day started. So we got everything we need. I think we're good. What are you making? Just craft dinner. Well, something similar to craft dinner. I just need some carbs. I just need a few carbs in me. Also, we need to do groceries, so I don't have a lot here. Two best ones here. First, and then me and Wheezy. Okay. Sure. All right. Okay, so this I'll keep out. This I'll keep by the fridge because that's dinner. Keep by the sink. So what's going on? What's going on? Just hold on. Let me grab something real quick. Let me grab something. Was it? Yeah. So I'm keeping track of everything that's coming out while I'm keeping track of all the series that are releasing episodes while I'm away, so we'll know what to do when we get back. So let's see. There's One Punch Man. There's Gachakuda. There's One Piece. There's Campfire Cooking. I still need to finish Pokemon and Monster. We got to get done. And guys, for tomorrow, tomorrow's stream is going to be an early one again. Tomorrow's going to be an early one because I'm going to Costco. Tomorrow I'm going to Costco. So again, we'll be streaming early. I can't believe what. Don't hate me. I don't hate anybody. Hating is a waste of energy. And I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too. It's just another day, you know. Things are quiet. They're cozy. We'll do a stream, go to the gym, you know, tidy things up a bit because we're only here for a few more days. You know, Botrix can't hear you, right? It's a bot. It's not even a bot that really responds to things. It's just kind of there, you know? Just doing its thing. So while we're waiting for the water to boil, how you doing, R? And Saint, how you guys doing? Yeah, not much change since yesterday. You know, we watched Avengers Endgame last night again, because why not? Not much else to watch here. It was good. It was good the first time. It was good the third time. What's my daily routine? It's really not that, guys. My daily routine is really not worth talking about. It's extremely monotonous and consistent. Just every day is exactly the same. I appreciate that, Enjoyer. Do I like doing YouTube? Some days yes, some days no, but we do it either way. Thoughts on the increasing debt of OECD countries? OECD. Don't know what that stands for. Should I donate £1? You can donate if you want to. Don't feel any obligation to do so. There's no requirement. I mean, I always say let YouTube do the paying, but if you wanna donate, go ahead. But yeah, I don't know what you mean. But yeah, sorry, man. How you doing, Aaron? What's good? So yeah, for those just tuning in, we're just making a quick snack. Do I need £1? £1 isn't really gonna do anything for me. Like I'll say thank you. I'll appreciate it, but like I'm not in a situation where 1 quid is really gonna kind of change anything. Uh, Good and cold. I mean, how cold is it? Uh, I mean, there's no rain. It's not that cloudy. There's no strong winds. I mean, it looks mildly, maybe a little wind. Yeah, I don't think it's that cold. Butter dog is a butter dog. Don't know what you're talking about, but okay. What's 1 quid? I don't know what the conversion rate is, but it's probably no, what, $1.50, $1.60, probably. It's less than $2, I'd imagine. So $2 isn't even paying for a bus ticket. So it's like, I'm Australian, very interesting. We have people from all over the world in chat sometimes, depending. Favorite character, Naruto, Shikamaru. Shikamaru's my guy. Okay, it's not quite boiling yet. Yeah. Just, making a snack before we start the day. Now, British? What British? Oh, I'm Canadian. How do I get XP to climb the ladder? I'm pretty sure it's just based off who talks the most. No lemon? No, I don't have any lemon. Why am I ignoring you? I'm not. Do I watch Otaku Anonymous? No idea what that is. How you doing, Lisa? What's good? Morning, everybody. Morning, afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you are in. Because we got people from all over. For some of you, it's nighttime. For me, it's breakfast. So wrong stream. That's okay. I still have 0 XP. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I never really paid attention to the ranking thing. It just doesn't really do anything. What's my favorite food? I don't have a favorite food. I just enjoy everything. Do I play any games? Yeah, we do have a Twitch account, but we're not currently home. So while we're away, can't really play much. It's 9:10. Yeah, it's same time here. Same time here. Okay, so Wheezy, if you're going to start drama again. Okay, but no, I don't even want to. Guys, yeah, I'm anti-drama. This is a no drama chat. Okay, no, don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. If someone's being rude, don't acknowledge it. I will deal with it. Is humor? What's humor? What do you mean? Can anyone answer me? I don't know. I'm answering you, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe your sound's not working. Okay, let me just turn down the heat. And that goes. There we go. Let me give it a little mix. There we go. All right. It's 311 Slovakia. Very nice. I don't do power scaling. You have a beautiful. This isn't my house, but thank you. I'm just making like an alternate to craft dinner. Bro has god level roasting skills, but I'm not roasting anybody. I'm just boiling some water. Do I like Bill's? I don't watch Gravity Falls. I'm sorry. How you doing, Brenda? What's good? Can I tell you a would you rather question? You can ask me whatever you want as long as it stays within. As long as it's not inappropriate, I'll answer whatever. This isn't my home. No, it's not. This is not my house. We broke in. I'm kidding. Are you sad about your death? I don't know who you are. Oh, you're sad. Oh no, I'm not. I hate you. You're one of the worst characters ever. I'm making craft dinner. Something similar to craft dinner. Basically just mac and cheese, alternate, whatever. It's okay. It's fine. I just need some calories in me. We don't have a lot of food left. We're going to Costco tomorrow. Which, guys, we're going to Costco tomorrow morning, so the stream tomorrow morning is going to be earlier. Keep talking to... can you... Just don't eat... Okay, Xavier? Don't. Pizza or mac and cheese? Oh, mac and cheese. Well, depends. Because if it's thin crust pizza, then pizza. I don't really like thick crust that much. What is your least favorite color? I don't have a least favorite color. I have an ear infection. That sucks. Would I rather always have to sing or always have to dance? Dance. I'm not singing. Thoughts on the Boondocks character? Luna. I don't remember who Luna is. I watched the Boondocks like... When was Boondocks out again? 20 years ago or something? I don't remember which character Luna was. Uh, Nimbu, how was your day? Let's see. You sub? Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Everyone's attendance is always appreciated here. Well, those who behave in chat, which so far people are, for the most part, behaving. No real shenanigans going on just yet. Give it a few minutes. The weird people will show up. Nothing special today. Pasta or salad? Well, the thing is, if we're counting every pasta or every salad, then pasta. But it depends on specifics. If you compare a specific pasta to a specific salad, I might change my mind. But across the board, pasta. Your favorite Dragon Ball character? Vegeta or Piccolo, could go either way. I go back and forth. I just got stung by a wasp. That okay. It sucks, but it's not that big a deal. Pasta or burger? Then, again, if we're counting every burger versus every pasta, then pasta. What's my opinion about Stranger Things? I don't watch Stranger Things. Maybe I know people in chat do. Can I suggest some good romance? Oh, romance, I got you covered. Romance is one of my specialties in anime, anyway. What kind of do you want? Like high school romance? Do you want sci-fi romance? Do you want like murder mystery? Do you want like adult, more mature kind of romance? What you make in craft dinner? Would I rather be invisible or be able to pass through things? Okay, so you want a regular high school romance. So I will go with two different vibes. I will go with My Love Story, which is a lot more wholesome, or something with a little bit more dramatic flair. Love is War. If you want more, I got more options. But those are two good choices. What's craft dinner? Mac and cheese. Noodles and cheese, whatever. Are there any good mystery anime I've never seen? Have you seen ID Invaded, Ghostsick, Erased? I'm not going to say Detective Conan. Yeah, those are some good ones. I like Dress Up Darling. I enjoy Dress Up Darling, kind of ish. It's cute sometimes, but honestly, the female character, what was her name? The main female lead. Not really too big of a fan, but the guy's cool. I like the main character. How you doing, stranger? What's good? Are there any good mystery ones? I've only seen one. So yeah, I just listed off a few. One Piece or Naruto. One Piece of story, Naruto's anime. You guys really like to compare those to every stream. Every stream, it's always, same questions. What is the best mystery anime? For mystery, I go with, I wouldn't call Monster much of a mystery, because we know who the killer is. But it's still a good detective series. If you want more of a mystery, then maybe like ID Invaded, Erased, or Ghostsick. Prison School, I don't talk about that series. Do I like cars? Not even a little bit. I have zero interest in cars at all. No, not even a little. Luffy or Naruto? Naruto for his personality, Luffy for his writing. I like them both for different reasons. So, yeah. Like, I enjoy Naruto's personality a bit more, but, how long have I been a streamer? Depends what you mean, because we've been full-time for 3 months. We started like 2 years ago. Don't you like prisons? No, I don't. I hate those kinds of shows. Naruto I like Naruto quite a bit. I've watched it multiple times, so I'm a fan of the series. Wheezy, I don't know who you are. What represents hope better, Goku or Superman? The thing is, on a grander scale, probably Superman, because people actually know who he is. Most people don't like. Okay, you know what? I think Superman is more of the symbol of hope. Even though, like, Goku brings hope to the people around him, because when he shows up on the scene, people are relieved. I think Superman's a better image of hope. Better luck next time, Wheezy. I'm a girl, but I like cars. That's fine. Who cares? Like, your gender and your interests do not need to, like... I don't care if you're a woman who likes cars or you're a guy who likes fashion and dresses and whatever. Do what you want. Do I like horror? I wouldn't say I'm a horror fan, but like, will I watch a horror? Will I play horror games? I mean, sure, but it's not my preference. I'm vice mayor, and I never see you there, Wheezy. Superman is the symbolization of hope. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not a Superman fan, but like, he is the symbol of hope in his universe. I would, at least that's the what I, at least that's my interpretation of it. Spider-Man or Iron Man, my two favorite Marvel characters. Uh, Damn. I think okay. So honestly, I think I'm going to go with Iron Man. If we're talking MCU, I think I'm going Iron Man. Depends on what universe. I'm just saying, man. That's it. I mean, that's okay. I mean, look, if you love cars, that's cool. Uh, Depends on what universe. We're talking Spider-Man still. Superheroes are fallen angels. I don't necessarily think so. I mean, yes, there's a large amount of like variance to Superman. I'm not a Superman expert. I don't read the comics. I haven't even seen all the movies. I haven't seen the newest one. But like, when's the last time I really watched Superman? I think the last Superman movie I finished was what, Man of Steel. To be honest, Spider Man is more relatable and well written than any superheroes over there. So, like, here's the thing: well written, relatable, two different things. Like, you can be relatable and not as well written, but you could also, it. Again, they could overlap. They could be separate. Is Spider Man more relatable than, let's say, Iron Man or whatever? Sure, okay, fair enough. But if we're talking MCU, I prefer Iron Man. Please make some Harry Potter content. No, because no. What do I like most? No, what do I like most? Well, are we still talking What are we still talking superheroes? Then if we're talking MCU, then Iron Man. If we're talking DC, then Flash. If we're talking something else, then fill me in. Spider-Man the best hero, best powers, more aura. I'm not sure about aura, but whatever. You look like Elf on the Shelf. Don't really know what that means in this context. Man of Steel, Zack Snyder, or Superman movie, James. So, like, I don't even remember all the Superman movies that I've seen. I've seen Man of Steel, and what was the one before that? Okay, maybe someone can remind me the name of the Superman movie. It's the one where Lex Luthor tried to create his own continent, and they abducted Superman's son, who like saved his mom by crushing the guy with a piano and all that stuff. I forgot what. I forgot what the name of that movie was. Just joined. Cool. What are you cooking? Craft dinner. James Superman is the actual Superman. Okay. Batman is cooler than Spider-Man. I'm not a Batman fan. Like, do I like Batman? Sometimes. I love the Dark Knight trilogy, but I'm not a Batman fan. I definitely prefer Spider-Man by leaps and bounds over Batman. Again, aura is going to be a personal interpretation. It's subjective. Like, you can make a case as to why you feel that way, but it's still subjective. My dog died. That is unfortunate. Rest in peace, dog. Batman makes more sense out of all. I don't really see what you're talking about. What about One Piece? I like One Piece. Of course. I mean, I've been watching One Piece since it came out. I mean, Batman is edgy and cool, but definitely not relatable. Aside from dead parents, I do have a few dead parents. But no, I'm not a multi-billionaire with how you doing? We're doing pretty good. I'm high on. Can you not, Wheezy? Can you not? We're doing pretty good. Beyonder Top All. I haven't seen Beyonder. My favorite is. I do have a strong appreciation for Doctor Strange. He is very high on my list. If I had a list. Favorite villain in the MCU. You said okay, Marvel Cinematic Universe. It might end up being Doctor Doom, depending how the movie turns out, because I do love Doctor Doom. Batman or Spider-Man, who got it hard? I prefer Spider-Man. Batman can be really. I'm not saying he's never relatable, but just I don't like Batman that much. Am I American? No. The big question: did I watch JoJo? So I finished part 4. I haven't started part 5 yet. So you could say technically yes. Technically, kind of. Just not up to date. Okay, I'm running. Okay, Wheezy, I'm going to put you in timeout if you don't cut it out. Spider-Man and Superman X, they just get powers, but Batman is real. Okay, just you think Batman's physical abilities and the things he does is in any way close to reality? It's not. Bro's posture. Do you understand how posture works? Your opinion on JoJo's? I enjoy JoJo's. I am Canadian. Sorry, I don't do power scaling. That's not really my domain. But yeah. Someone doesn't understand physiology very well, do they? My goodness. Okay. Okay, still needs a few more minutes. Let's see. Can you not spam emojis? Thank you. Thanos or Darkseid who looks better? Thanos or Darkseid? Maybe. I think I'm gonna go Darkseid. I don't do who's strong. I don't do the power scaling stuff. How you doing, Freeze Up? Batman is just uses his wealth for high-tech weapons, and that makes it real. Okay, so no. Bro's got a... Yeah, can you not do that? Or should I say good night? It's morning here. It's morning here, so... for some people, it's nighttime. We do have people in all different time zones. Okay, let me do a sample. Is it getting there? Actually, wait. That might almost be ready. Hang on. Come on. Oh, God damn it. Oh, whatever. There we go. Come on. Why don't they have a ladle here? My goodness. Okay. I'm going to say 1 more minute. 1 more minute. For me, it's night. Cool. Do I think One Piece is nearing the end? I mean, from a grand standpoint, yes. From a actual, is it almost done? No. Just making mac and cheese. Doctor Strange is the strongest superhero. Again, I just don't. Well, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not even going to entertain it. If I compare Iron Man and Batman, both have common tropes. Both come from money. Iron is a tin can, but Batman is still Batman. I mean, both are incredibly intellectual. Both come from money. Both have used their wealth to create weaponry. But ultimately, I prefer Iron Man's personality and how he goes about doing things. Do I watch anime movies? Sure. Mac and cheese has a lot of calories. Okay, your point. I'm half Canadian and half Vietnamese. We're in Canada. I don't really like to say we're in Canada. I am just because I've had some really creepy people on here. I'm more towards the eastern side. What Flash is your favorite? Comics or reverse? Here's the thing. I don't watch the comics. The only exposure to Flash that I have is like Justice League Unlimited, the Flash Netflix series, which I wasn't too fond of. I'm gonna say like the Justice League Unlimited was my favorite one. Doctor Strange might be the coolest, but Thor or Hulk is... Yeah, I'm not going to participate in the power scaling stuff. Are the playboys of comics? Okay, if that's... I mean, definitely more so Iron Man. It's the morning. Grown man, by the way, indeed. I know you're jealous. It's okay. Florida's like Ohio of Canada. I mean... Florida is like the Ohio of Canada? Okay, not really the best comparison there. Iron Man is like the next version of Batman. I don't really see that. I think they might have a lot of commonalities, but they're also very different characters. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can drain it. Guys, give me a second. I'm just going to strain the mac and cheese. There we go. There we go. Excellente. All right, let's set that down over here. Grab the bowl. In it goes. Beautiful. I'll be with you in just a second, guys. There we go. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. We're good. Caption, I don't know what you're talking about. Bro became invisible? No. Fax is not power scaling, or fax is not power scaling? If you're saying who's stronger than who, then it's power scaling stuff. Do I speak French? Bonjour, comment ça va? Iron Man might be richer than Batman, but Batman is extremely smart. I mean, both of them are very smart. If you think either of them are not absolute geniuses, then come on. How you doing, Car? Let's see, did I miss anything else while I was Goku or Saitama? I don't do power scaling. Okay, what else is going on? Iron Man is personally is unbeatable. Personality is unbeatable. His wit, ego, and genius set him apart. I mean, Batman's got ego, but it's not the same way. Iron Man has sass. Actually, then again, Batman can be sassy. Batman can be sassy, but like I think Tony Stark just has another level. Nice strip. I'm just wearing a red shirt. Have I watched the show Captain Tsubasa? Nope, not yet. It's on the list. The very, very, very ludicrously long list. He literally built a suit and mini energy reactor in a cave. Look, I may not be a comic superhero expert because, like, I just don't care that much. But if you think that both of them don't have outrageous feats of intelligence, you're not paying attention. He figured a stable element with nothing. I really enjoyed Demon Slayer, okay, and JJK. Is there another anime that has the same kind of vibe? Oh, there's tons of anime with the same kind of vibe. Quite a bit. So you could try, let me think. Yeah, if you enjoyed Demon Slayer, JJK, I'm thinking like, you could try Soul Eater. You could try, let's see. Same kind of vibe. I'm thinking, hang on. Trying to think of some good recommendations that are like beyond the obvious. Okay, like yeah, try Soul Eater, maybe. Iron Man versus Batman, Tony Stark wins because his tech evolves in real time. I mean, I do think Iron Man tends to have better tech, but again, I can't pretend to be an expert, and I just don't care who beats who. I really don't care who beats who. Hunter Hunter Deadly Sins. Oh, Hunter Hunter, great series. Seven Deadly Sins. I have mixed views on Seven Deadly Sins when I recommend it to people. It's not really the. It has pros and cons. DC or Avengers? Avengers. That's not close. Black Clover. Yeah, Black Clover is good. What's good? How you doing, Finlay? Have I watched Tomodachi Game? I have not. Do I know KG's final ride? No, I don't. No, but here's the thing. I'm not debating. Guys, you guys are turning this into a power scaling debate. I don't care. Favorite female superhero in the MCU? Black Widow. Yeah. You look cool. Well, thank you, Ray. Yeah, I think like it's not Miss Fantastic. It's not like I'm gonna give that to Black Widow. Finally watching One Piece. I hope you enjoy it. Man, the cheese on this one is thick. Tell me you watch JoJo's. Okay, or I don't like the attitude, but or else I don't like the attitude. But I do watch it. I'm pretty sure they said MCU, not DC. But Wonder Woman is okay. No, I mean she's fine. Have I microwaved yourself? No. Do I care for the viewers? Depends what you mean. Like, do I want people to have a good time and feel appreciated? Sure. But am I eating mac and cheese? The most realistic person. Okay, if you think Iron Man's the most realistic person, I mean, what? Because he has no radiation, no bitten by spiders, no he's not an alien or a god. I mean, probably, I guess. Actually, Black Widow would be more realistic. Thank God I watched JoJo's. What is my favorite part? So far, 4. If MCU, then Captain Marvel, then so like Captain Marvel is all right. I didn't love the movie. I'm still choosing Black Widow. Is the mac and cheese good? It's fine. It does the job. I just need some food. Best rom-com? My Love Story. Groot's the most realistic. A talking tree. I mean, no. I have been summoned. Have you been? Well, what time? It is 9:30. Aslama. I don't know what that is, but okay. Are devil fruits artificial creations from the ancient kingdom? So we don't know a lot about the origin of devil fruits. We know that devil fruits can be artificially created. We've seen it, but we don't know about the origin of them. Groot is a well-rooted character. My goodness. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. God or Devil... Okay, God or Devil Fruit in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What do you mean? God from... There's no God in JoJo's, is there? A favorite character in Despicable Me? Wait, have I watched Despicable Me? I actually don't know if I need to... Oh, wait, okay, I've seen Despicable Me. I've seen it. I don't remember who my favorite character is, though. Quick question. Go ahead. Why do I think Escanor is better than Bon? Well, let's see. I have some issues. Well, why do I think Escanor... Okay, why do I think Escanor is better than Bon? While Bon did go to hell to try and save Meliodas, so good, definitely top-tier friend there, he was also willing to, without any hesitation, attempt to kill his best friend to save his girl, without kind of thinking through other alternatives or consequences of that. Just, oh, you know what? If I kill him, she's safe, potentially, maybe. I just think his lack of forethought and obsession is a bit, not that great. Escanor always made things work out. Isn't Kaguya-sama better than My Love Story? I don't think so. I don't think Kaguya-sama comes anywhere close in any capacity to My Love Story. Have I seen every episode of One Piece? I am 2 episodes behind. What is love? It is a chemical reaction in the brain. Do I know the Beyonder? Do I know who he is? Yes. Have I ever watched him on screen? No. Is this real life? No. Do I do YouTube for a living? Yes. What are you doing on New Year's? We're going to hang out here. But I'm not going to be live for New Year's. I'm going to go to sleep. Boundless Emptiness? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. In the recent episode, so don't tell me so I know you're lucky that I read past what just happened, so I knew that was going to happen. I just said I haven't seen the last 2 episodes. So wait for me to go watch it. But the Saturn thing, that was Emu's power. Emu killed Saturn. He is immortal. He is way better than Escanor. Okay, so immortality equals better character. I think that's shallow thinking. That's ridiculous. I look like your brother? Okay. How long have I been doing YouTube? Depends what you mean. Part-time or full-time? Full-time, 3 months. After watching My Love Story, I think My Love Story is way better. What do I think about Giorno Giovanni? I forgot who that is, or it's in a part I haven't seen yet. I'm not watching any trailers for Doomsday. But he has way more aura. I think Escanor has way more aura, but okay. How's the mac and cheese? It's fine. It's okay. Do I like JJK? Yeah, I do. This is no edits. I don't. Have I watched part 4 or not? I have not. Oh, part 6. No, I'm not at part 6. You believe that half of the Earth's pollution should be did you mean population? No. I love mac and cheese. This is all right. Do I love someone that... No. I don't love a non-existent being. Do I like JJK? Sure. Do I believe... Guys, stop asking me about God. No. Stop it. Homelander Again, I've never seen Homelander. He got stabbed through his entire body and just laughed it off. Yeah. Okay. Can I follow you? If you want to. I mean, you sub if you like it. If you don't, that's okay. There's no obligation or requirement here. It's just for people to hang out, No pressure. The most well-made character in anime, he's not even close to the most well-made character. Do I believe in farts? Yes. Okay. Guys are getting kind of weird now. Yeah, Bleach Part 4 is coming, and I'm looking forward to that very much. I enjoy Bleach quite a bit. Dogs are fine. Yeah, I'm going to sit down. This is awkward. Let me do a little setup over here. Hopefully the lighting isn't terrible. Do you get deja vu often? No. What belief were you before? None. Who had it worse, Eren or Guts? I think, I'm not an expert on Guts because I don't read the manga, but I'd imagine probably Guts. Probably. Again, not pretending to know because I don't like. I don't watch it. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite series overall. Atheist by birth. Atheist is as soon as I discovered what atheism was. Choose one: erase world hunger or achieve world peace. If you achieve world peace, we're more likely to solve world hunger. Ending world hunger does not necessarily lead to world peace. So, peace. I dropped One Piece till the buggy clown arc. Okay, I like One Piece, but the pacing sucks. I would agree. The pacing is rough. So you could read it if you were enjoying the series, but it was too slow. You could definitely read it. Comparing suffering, very fun indeed. Can you dwork? No. Is morality absolute? It's subjective. Zeldris or Estarosa? Zeldris. I like Zeldris. He's a great character. Please read them. I'm not reading it. I've made it abundantly clear. I'm not reading the manga. So, yeah, is a gym rat and a nerd. His power level is beyond 9,000. Indeed, it is. Have I played League of Legends? Legend of Zelda. No, I have not. I'd like to though. I would like to. I don't look like Mr. Beast. I think you need glasses. Is AOT underrated as compared to One Piece? So you're basically asking me which. So you're asking me which do I like more? I like One Piece way more than AOT. I already answered you. Morality is subjective. It evolves over time based on culture and points in history. Honest question: do I hate those? Why would I hate those who believe in God? It has nothing to do with me. Other people's religion has nothing to do with me. As long as you're not shoving it down my throat, I don't care what people do. I got my nephew Berserk manga. Okay, excellent gift shop. Okay, great job. Yes, I look like queso. I'm clearly like what, 6'2", 400 pounds. Yeah, okay. Have I seen Peaky Blink? Nope, never seen Peaky. Sanji fight in One Piece. Oh, favorite Sanji fight? Probably. It's actually not going to be versus Queen. I think it's going to be. Let me think on this. Damn. It's nothing on Fishman. Not in Wano. Not in Dressrosa. Because, well, he wasn't there in Dressrosa, so... Wano there is Queen, but... Yeah, it might have to be Queen. And to be fair, most of his fights are not that good. Like, most of his fights are not as good as they should be. Case was more like no trillion kilograms. Hey, come on, dude. You are an anime literate. If you could make an anime, what plot would it have? Here's the thing. I don't understand this question. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. I'm just an anime enthusiast. I'm an anime fan. What makes you think? What have I ever said or done that makes you think that I want to create a series? Would you smear mayonnaise on your head for $20? I thought about it. No. Have I seen Grave of the Fireflies? Good movie. I do recommend it. For those emotionally more sensitive, you might want to be ready for that. Do I prefer post or pre-time skip? I prefer post, but I prefer post. Kaido? I like Kaido. I've seen Four Nights of the Apocalypse, and for the most part, it was good. There were certain parts that did disappoint me, but still enjoyed it. If anyone explained their religious beliefs to you respectfully without hurting you at all, here's the thing: there's no point in explaining your religious beliefs to me, because I don't care what as long as you're not harming other people, do what you will with your life. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite series. Do you think Arthur is a good villain? I actually don't think Arthur's that good of a villain, honestly. I'm not too pleased with his character. I mean, he's okay, but yeah, not a huge Arthur fan. No, I have never seen anything to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. What do I think of MHA ending? I enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of people not liking it. I loved it. I personally, I don't have any complaints. I thought it was fine. If you don't know who Arthur is from Seven Deadly Sins, you haven't watched far enough. I believe Foxy will get a power-up. I don't see any reason to believe that. I know you would like to see him get a power-up because he has a good devil fruit, and he's like still kind of there, but I've seen no reason to believe it. I mean, will you become angry if I respectfully decline? Decline what? There's nothing to decline. Have I seen Stranger Things? No, I have not. I don't watch Stranger Things. Red Dead. I have not played Red Dead 2. Apothecary Diaries is really good. I've seen over 900 series. I haven't seen the Demon Slayer movie, but I do enjoy it. Does Shanks protect the balance of the world? No, he's not protecting the balance of the world. No, that's not what he's going for. He wanted the right circumstances before he went for the One Piece, and now he's going for it. I do enjoy Dr. Stone. I have some complaints, but still good. Disturbing, bro, specifically the VHS tape. Okay, I know nothing about Five Nights. Missing out on all the best shows? Not really, because I choose what to do with my time. Who's a better villain, Demon King or Arthur? Demon King. I believe. Okay, so car edits. I will put you in timeout because I've already explained. Stop it. What is my favorite film? I don't have a favorite film, but like I enjoy Infinity War. I enjoy Freedom Writers. Is Klein Moretti top 5 protagonist? I don't know who Klein is. Subnautica. I've watched people play it. I don't have any interest. Who will be the final villain in One Piece? Emu. What am I eating? Mac and cheese. What complaints do I have about Dr. Stone? So do you read the manga? Because I don't like the direction it goes in. Okay, edits. Final warning. I will put you in timeout if you don't stop it. Do I see Indiana Jones Raiders? No. I never really got into Indiana Jones. Favorite bread? Garlic bread. The new Harry Potter show? Probably not. I enjoy the movies. Why don't I enjoy... I watched people play Subnautica. I was incredibly bored. I have no interest in the game. I have no interest. I wish I was that... Okay, Army, that's weird. Okay, Balder, I have to put you in timeout. Oh, no, okay, no, you... Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I almost confused you for somebody else. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. What food do I think is best? There is no best food. I enjoy everything. I assume you meant Dr. Stone is actually a very underrated gem. Here's the thing. Underrated compared to what? Again, you guys always say, what's underrated, overrated? What are you comparing your own personal opinion compared to what? I never understood that. Have I eaten Indian food? I love Indian food. I like a bit of spice. Oh, well, I can't eat like Indian spicy, but I like moderate spicy. Yes, I'm non-religious. Do I read books? Not fantasy. I read like nonfiction. Griffith, top 5 antagonists. I don't read Berserk. I don't know all that much about him. I watch the anime, and it doesn't go that far. Like, you see what Griffith does at the start of the series. So, like, obviously he's evil, but, I don't know that much. Ferrari or Lamborghini, I don't care. I'm not a car person. Okay, edits, I have to put you in timeout, man. I have to put you in timeout because I've asked you multiple times. What country are you from? Canada. Just a hater of everything. Who's a hater of everything? Best villain, Madara or Aizen? I think I prefer. I think I prefer Madara. Judge Holden is my top villain. Who is Judge Holden again? Were you good at math in school? In elementary school, yes. High school, or start of high school, yes. I sucked once you added in letters. And nope, I have not changed my picture. Underrated in the sense like Naruto, if you go low, Black Clover. But like, here's the thing. You're saying underrated in the sense like Naruto or JJK if you go low. But like, here's the thing. Here's what I think a lot of people are missing in the comment section. Underrated or overrated compared to, you're comparing a series. But like, you're comparing your opinion to somebody else's opinion or rating. Whose ratings are you looking at? Because I don't look at ratings ever. So like, when you're asking, like, if you're asking me in general, like, is this show underrated? I need a reference, because you can just ask me if I like a show. I don't look at MAL ratings. I don't look at ratings ever, not once in my life. Which character do I feel the most sympathy for? Probably Kuma or Kiros. Mr. Consistent, nice to see you. Also, hope you enjoyed the Christmas holidays. I'm enjoying the holidays. It's cozy. It's quiet. Let's see. Is the final enemy in One Piece really Emu? It's likely going to be Emu. I'm guessing. I don't like anime, but you're just entertaining. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Then let's drop the comment. Exactly. Why don't I like Subnautica? Again, I found it boring. I have no interest in it. It's really just that. It's not that it's a bad game. find myself bored to tears trying to watch it. You're like your soup hot or cold. I mean, some soup is meant to have cold, though. Most soup I eat hot. The worst human being I've ever seen? Yeah, probably someone in politics. What will I be having for lunch and dinner? Lunch, pasta, and dinner, pork. I feel like you're ignoring my message. I'm not. You seen JoJo's? I enjoy JoJo's. Do I have an interest in philosophy? Not particularly. You know the Rising Shield Hero? Yeah, unfortunately. Season 1 was great, and then it just went to hell, and every season's been terrible. Did I watch Tom and Jerry? Absolutely. Do you think Minecraft is better than Subnautica? I don't play either, but I would choose Minecraft over Subnautica. Eating cheap noodles with refreshing with pepperoni. Okay, I don't have any pepperoni. I'm Canadian. What do I think Luffy will last gear from? Luffy's had his last gear, 5. Have I eaten Bjarni? I have. So what's happening? We're just hanging out, talking anime, upcoming series. I'm looking forward to it. It's more of an acquired taste. Yeah, it's just not for me. Will I cook lunch on live? No. After this live stream, I'm gonna. Well, by the end of this live stream, it'll probably be time for lunch, and I'll make that. Can I cook without a microwave? I just made. Well, this is mac and cheese. That's like not really much of anything. Yes. Will I cook on? Can I cook without? I already answered that. Spaghetti bolognese in my favorite. Okay, cool. Favorite. What's happening in life? A lot, actually. We're moving in 2 months. Have I watched Vinland Saga? It's fantastic. Yeah, I think Vinland Saga is fantastic. Pushing 30. Pushing 30, dude. I'm 34. Hunter x Hunter is making a return. When? I didn't see any announcement on that. So Wet, I'm gonna have to time you out. So see you tomorrow. Am I married? If you're trying to ask me out, gonna have to turn you down. Guess who's back? I don't know. Batman. Already did. Cool. So right now you with a friend? No, I'm with the dogs. Well, the dogs are chilling over there somewhere. Let's see. What's my hobby? Well, a singular hobby. I like the gym. 35th in the future. You just missed my 34th. Kuroko over Ippo? No. Ippo over Kuroko. Single by intent. Yep. Official Unk starts at stat 34. Yeah, I'm 34. Would you let me pet your dog? They're not my dogs, and no, I wouldn't advise that. You have played any Batman Arkham games? I've watched my friends play it. It's not really my thing, but they were fun. It's fun to watch my friends play those. Can you guys stop asking me about my relationship status? It's like, really, I don't see the point. I'm back. Well, welcome back. Do I love math? I have an appreciation for math. I'm not particularly good at it. So are you employed? Definitely single. Again, so. What is my real name? Derek. Favorite Marvel character? Iron Man. I've come for 6 streams in a row. Very nice. Why would you let me pet your dog? Because I said eating dogs is good. No, I said this is because I don't think it's a good idea to pet these dogs. Favorite superhero game that I've played? Spider-Man 2. Hulk solos most of his verse. I don't care about the power scaling. That's stupid. So what's the best thing you can cook? Actually, why did I forget? Yeah, you know what? I actually forgot the name of the dish on a previous stream. And then someone reminded me of what the name of the dish was. And then I forgot it again. Oh yeah, beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is probably my best dish. Dog is a cannibal. Start a cooking channel. We're starting a fitness channel in 2 months. Why? If you think this is weird, chat, this is chat behaving. Like, usually they're a lot worse. Which character was the best villain, Loki or Thanos? I actually prefer Loki as a villain, to be honest. The thing is, I haven't seen post Endgame. I am way behind on the movies. I have not seen post Endgame. Will I be the first sub on your channel? Well, if you're in the Discord, you'll see when they're ready. Let's watch this loser eat. Okay. I mean, look, if you're gonna be rude, I can just ban you. We're a lot worse than now. What are we doing now? I remember the other time when we were talking about eating cats. No, that's just the one guy who's being weird. Brooke, answer me. Do I know Bjarni? Oh, you're talking to someone else in chat? Okay. Do I know how to play piano? I do not. I lost track after Endgame. I just became too woke. It just became too woke. Do you know what woke even means? I don't think most people do. Does anyone know who can beat the one below all? Don't know what you're talking about. May I respond to the hater? I mean, if you guys want to interact in chat, just don't be rude. Banned from this pathetic street. Yeah, okay, okay, banned. You don't want to be here, then go away. Do I watch Jacksepticeye? Nope, never once. I actually don't know what he looks like. I don't know who he is. I know what woke means. Okay, so then what about woke bothered you? Because woke just means aware of social issues. That's all it means. Have I seen Loki's web series? I have not. No, I don't watch Stranger Things. Person trying to be tough. Yeah, some people are just, oh no. They come in here and they're rude, and then when I say don't be rude, they give me attitude. The voice of the little guy in display. Oh, cool, very nice. Can I put your feet on? No. What's wrong with you? My goodness. I'm not reading it. I read it for a time. I'm going to pass. I'm asking you, Bjarni. Oh, you're asking me about Bjarni. Yes, I've had Bjarni. How much money for not seeing anime for a month? I'm already not going to see anime for 2 weeks because I'm working here. So, are you going to pay me to not watch anime? I just feel like feet don't discriminate. I mean, it just... Can you not? I watch Markiplier. I do not watch Markiplier. Seems like a nice guy, though. I don't watch PewDiePie either. He's talking to someone named Bjarni. Oh. Okay, I lost track of all the names. I'm sorry. I mean, you watch... Yeah, I've never watched Markiplier in my life. Though I do know who he is. I think home tours are for fools. Why are you hating on my love for feet? Can you not ask about my feet? Will I choose being immortal or die today? See, that's like immortality. Like I'm not choosing to die now. What's for breakfast? Mac and cheese. So is a dish, not a person. Do you ever look at YouTube chat and see all the different kinds of random names? I've seen every kind of name you can imagine on here. So it wouldn't be surprising if someone was named after... I've seen cheeseburger in chat. Show me the exact blueprint of your house, and yeah, you're funny. How were the kebabs? They were okay. They did the job. What problem with... Okay. Do you encounter more unhinged people on chat or in real life? In real life, people usually don't act like this to your face. They're too cowardly. So, chat. This is a channel about... Yeah, you're funny, Bruno. Hilarious. There's 8 billion. Yeah, there's roughly 8 billion people. A lot of people, a lot of shenanigans. I mean, that's what he means. Yeah, that's what I mean. Count your calories? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. If you got Death Note, what would I do? Destroy it. What am I eating? Mac and cheese. Well, Kunwal Pro, what do you want to know? I'm a anime fan. Talk about video games a lot. We go to the gym a lot. And we play Magic. The scene of Reese when the violin was playing was tough. Yeah, the entire movie was good, to be honest. I made a chain. Interesting. You're a little funny. I mean, yeah, you're a little funny. I'm not laughing, but it was funny. You watch Mr. Beast? No. Look, if you find this to be rude, then I'm not for you. Because this is me being nice. You low-key look like Sailor Moon? All right. You need glasses. I don't do push-ups. They're not productive for me. If you like push-ups, go for it. Mac and cheese isn't healthy. Please explain how. Please explain go ahead and explain it. I'm a be Super Saiyan again. All right. Just don't, scream in chat. Do I like jokes? I mean, you feel like you're somewhat serious. So it's not that. I don't have the same emotional range that other people do. So I don't really get sad or depressed or that angry or anything. I'm a very calm person. It's not serious. I'm just a very calm person. Also, I can't read tone from chat. So whether you're being sarcastic or sassy or actually rude, I can only go off of the words that are actually there. So I'm going to take everything you say literally unless you're very clearly being sarcastic or something. What do I eat? Well, this is mac and cheese. You're just a chill guy. Yeah, I'm just relaxed. I started eating raw ginger root 3 times a day. I'm gonna pass on that. That doesn't sound too good. Do you know which table doesn't have legs? The answer is a timetable. True. Usually high in calories, fat. Okay, so, all right, so none of that is inherently bad. High in calories, not necessarily a problem. Fat, not inherently a problem. Sodium, as long as you're not going crazy, not a huge issue. Well, if you're someone who has to watch your sodium, okay, different story. I do not. Refined carbs. Okay, so that means they're broken down faster, and it won't keep me as full. None of that is inherently a problem for my situation. So again, there's context to all of that. To say something is healthy versus unhealthy, you have to look at the context of that person's overall lifestyle and their goals. You're pretty cool. Well, thank you. Name all the nutrients that. You mean like name every macro or like every micronutrient? Because we're not going to be here all day. May I ask a question? Go ahead. Is Vegeta good or bad? I mean, he's temperamental, but he's good. People say Chainsaw Man is a gooner and stuff. I mean, it has goonerish things, but I think it's a good series. They're not being beyond the political and realistic. I mean, like, look, to say there's nothing in there that that's kind of, in that range, there is, but like, it's not a. There are, of course, more serious tones and messages underneath that. Do I like scary movies? I'm indifferent. I'll watch them, but I don't actively watch them. Should I do my taxes? I think you should. Have you heard they're making a second season of Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I figured, because, like, it's been a huge success. Why wouldn't they? Like, they made the movie. It was a huge success. First season was good. See, the thing is, I'm still on a cut, but I'm still in a calorie deficit, so this isn't going to ruin anything. This is not going to ruin anything for me. Like, my activity level is very high. Ted Bundy's Volkswagen Beetle? Okay, don't know where that came from, but all right. Do I like root beer? I do not like root beer. Absolutely not. I think it's disgusting. We're doing pretty good. Quaglisi, no idea what that is. Do I know Quanka? No idea what that is either. I don't know what half you guys are talking about. I really thought you aren't into sarcasm and humor jokes. So here's the thing. It's not that I'm not into sarcasm and humor. I can't tell when people are joking. So, like, I'm just a very calm person. What are you up to? Having breakfast and hanging out. Don't talk while eating. I'll do what I want. Jeffrey Dahmer, cannabis farmer. Did he farm cannabis? I don't know. Bro, get this dude out of here talking about Dahmer. I'm really into forensics, so I'm actually down to talk about BTK, Green River, Gary Ridgway, Ed Gein, whoever, the Zodiac, Jack the Ripper. I'm pretty knowledgeable on that stuff. Can you share your hairline? This is my hairline. You ever catch a body? Don't know what you mean. Should mac and cheese be considered as pasta? It is pasta. It's not a high-end pasta. You mean a normal or neutral or sarcastic? So, like, here's the thing. I can be sarcastic. It's like I have been sarcastic and sassy on stream. It's just most of the time I'm pretty chill. Let's see. Have a good day, brother. Going to sleep. See you later. Shout out to Diamantic Gur. All right. I'll see y'all come later for the next stream. The next stream will be tomorrow morning, a little bit earlier than today because we have a Costco run in the morning. Why does it take pirates a long time to see the alpha? Because they can spend years at sea. Nice. Mac and cheese is banned in 54 countries. I guess it depends which brand, because like that, you might mean Kraft Dinner. This is not Kraft Dinner. This is really just an alternative. I don't have a comfort food. I just like food. Stance on Cuenca, no idea what that is. I seen your name on the list. Okay, you're funny. Did I know scientists have just discovered a large noise coming from the Pacific Ocean? Nope, no idea what you're talking about, actually. Shout out to my kidneys. My kidneys are fine. You were on the flight list, okay. Do I care about politics? Only as much as I need to be aware of current social issues. Oh, I don't care about the haters. They're just free engagement. Favorite soda? Either Cherry Coke or Coke Zero. You thought you were rude and you were like get angry at small jokes, but no, I'm not. I don't get angry. Getting angry is a waste of time. How long has the stream been running? For about an hour, actually. He's valid about exactly. Like I don't want to dive headfirst into everything. Like I don't want to be miserable all the time. Politics are so depressing, but you do need to be aware of what's going on. You guys, Stranger Things trailer is good. Is he? Oh, it's here. Oh, I don't care about Stranger Things. You guys, eggs. I like eggs. I don't have any eggs left, but do I like spending time with family or friends? Sure, I see my friends all the time. So Orange, you're already asking the wrong question. If you're saying which party do you support, that tells me there's no critical thinking going on. Does that mean, let me ask you this, does that mean regardless of who's running, you vote for the same party? You like Japanese food? I love everything. What about noodles? I love noodles. Favorite villain? Probably Meruem. Oh, rice. I love rice. What would be your fast food tier list? I don't eat fast food. Like, unless I'm on a road trip and the only thing there is fast food, I don't eat fast food. Fell in love with your subs? No. Okay. Did I ever get a money? I get plenty of donations. I mean, not like, okay, plenty of donations. Yes, I do get donations. No country has banned mac and cheese. That's what I thought. Voting for a party in elections is like voting for a blind man to drive. Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it. What is a better villain? What is better, villain or hero? You mean, can you elaborate? Are you talking about, like, I don't know what you mean by that. Do I eat wood? No. Some are cute, bro. What are you talking about? In my county, parties have way more control over individuals. I don't know where you live, but damn. Do I care about GTA 6? Not even a little bit. How are you always live? Because I'm live at the same time every day, roughly. Naruto dub or sub? I actually watch both. I actually prefer Shippuden subbed and original dubbed. What is the next sub goal? I don't have any sub goals. I literally just hang out. I don't worry. Here's the thing. If I gain subs, cool. If I don't worry about it. I just worry about trying to make my content a bit better each time. Like I pay attention to, I rewatch my live streams and see how I could do better each time. I watch chat to see what things I need to take care of. And I look at how to make videos better. But like as for the subs, I don't worry about it. I think when someone says they are left-leaning or right-leaning, it just means that so like here's the thing. But they weren't saying left-leaning or right-leaning. They were saying which party do you vote for? Which is, there's no critical thinking there. If you want to know what someone's thinking or what their thoughts are, ask them about a particular policy or how they would approach a certain problem. No, I don't watch I Show Speed. Or I will make Shrek appear. Yes, I can make Shrek appear. Mpreg is defos real in this live stream. I don't know what Mpreg is. What is my dream to do? I just want to enjoy life, man. I don't have some big grandiose goal. I'm not trying to become a billionaire. I don't need a mansion. I don't need a supercar. I don't need anything like that. I just want to enjoy life. Favorite fight in York New? And favorite fight in New York New. Then it's gotta be Kurapika versus Uvogian. It's gotta be. The meme reset will be crazy in 2026. I don't know what that is. If you were an anime character, would I be a hero or a villain? I guess it would depend on the series and your perspective. Hang on, I need a tissue. Give me a second. Need to blow my nose. I'm not going anywhere. Just need to grab a Kleenex. So on average, you would generally lean left on different policies. Generally, yes, but you can ask me about something specific. Oh my god. Cold is terrible. What will I have after 500 years? I'd probably be dead. It's been boring. Okay, see you later. My dream is, if you ask me, travel with my bike and explore until I die. Not really for me. I mean, I'll travel, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to have to put you in timeout, dude. Can you not talk like that in my chat? Thanks. It's being boring. Okay. Do I read manga or manga? No. I don't. I pretty much exclusively watch manga. Can you? Okay. Lenny, relax. There's nothing there. Can you relax, please? Really? Come on, man. People can lean left to right depending. Exactly. Good morning. You look very Jewish. All right. Tell me a policy you lean more right to. I can't think of any. Ask me one, then I'll tell you. Do I like to live and travel alone or with friends? I live with a friend. Traveling with friends. Yeah, I don't like traveling alone because there's more risk that way. I think traveling with people is safer. Favorite side character from what series? Do I believe the dogs can see ghosts? No, ghosts aren't real. Yeah. So how you doing, Pixel? How you doing? Yeah. If you're gonna ask me like a favorite thing, can you be specific as to the context so I know what you're talking about? Any manga recommendations? I can't help with manga. I do apologize for that. I am much more of an anime watcher than a reader. It's just how I am. Aliens, statistically, yes. Is that a red shirt a dog whistle to the? It's just a red shirt. Chill. Stance on abortion. I'm pro. Very pro. Try to put me in timeout then. If I want to put you in timeout, I will. Swag haver? What are you talking about? I didn't order a yappuccino. This is a yapping stream, so you're in the wrong place. JJK or Chainsaw Man? Then JJK. Yeah, JJK. Oh, you said universe, so yeah, JJK. Did someone really ask that? Yeah, people are weird in chat. Do I come from a land down under? No, I'm not Australian. People like to be alone when they have sad backstories while being with friends. They like no friends betrayal. I don't have any like that. So I mean, I like to be alone sometimes during the day. I just need a couple of hours to the day where I'm by myself. But like traveling, I want to have friends there. Am I okay? What would make you ask otherwise? You like basketball? Not even a little bit. I have no interest in basketball at all. Just checking. Okay. We're good. What is your favorite slice of life? My love story. No, wait. That's more a slice of life romance. The Masterful Cat. Do I play any Zenless? I don't know what Zenless is. Australia, no, no, not from Agartha. Still haven't put me in timeout. Yeah, I could. Do you really want to be banned that badly? Do I have any favorite superheroes growing up? Growing up, probably Spider-Man. Make sure to like and sub. I appreciate that. I mean, it's more fun with. I mean, some people really like to travel by themselves, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine, by the way. The 24th Century Boys haven't. I mean, you could try that. Is barely 4'11". How would he like basketball? I'm 5'9", and height has nothing to do with basketball. I mean, not nothing, but like, if you're not a pro, who cares? Do I watch any sport? Do I like any sport? Oh wait, do you watch any? No, I don't watch a single sport, not a single one. Most of the people will say, yeah. I mean, a lot of people might. Spider-Man is one of the most popular heroes there is. Do I play Roblox? No, because I'm not a pedophile. What time is it? It is 10:10. 10. Let's see. Bread-related foods. Cornflakes or bread. I like cornflakes. I enjoy cornflakes. Do I like golf? No, I hate golf. No anime got me into anime because it's just a medium. It's just a medium. No, okay. No pedos are in Roblox. Read that again, man. What? Read that again, dude. Do you think that the game famous for being filled with pedos is? Okay, I'm gonna have to ban that guy. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Roblox is famous for having pedos. What does composite mean? When someone says like a composite Spider-Man, composite like a rough draft. Should there be equal distribution of wealth and distribution by the government? So no. I don't think it needs to be equal distribution. I do think we want to make sure that everybody's basic needs are covered. So I'm not saying that nobody can become wealthy, but we don't want to have people who are so rich that they are making like the same amount as like 10% of the 10% of the country's population for one person. But we also don't want to have, a bunch of people who are struggling just to survive. Should billionaires exist? No. There should be equal justice for there. I mean, is there racial discrimination? Yes. But most of the time there is equal justice. You are very wise. Thank you. Do I think school lunch should be enjoyable again? You mean like school lunch programs? Absolutely. I'm very pro school lunch programs. Israel or Palestine? You're asking the wrong question because you're turning this into a versus question instead of like how to end the war and make sure that like, why can't you be pro both the rights of the citizens for both countries, but be specifically against the actions that the government is doing? Because we don't want to turn this into a hate thing. Like, we shouldn't be hating citizens who have nothing to do with the actions of the government, right? There is no ethical billionaire. Yeah, pretty much. Which was it? There is no. Which anime are you watching now? Monster and Pokemon primarily. Do I not do skincare? I do not. Helping the world as much as they can. No, they are not. What would you want to do? Advise a 17, 18, 19-year-old to which you regret doing? Having regrets is a waste of time. Like, just the idea of regrets is a waste of time. Just like, if you make if you make a mistake and then you actually take away from that mistake and do better in the future, then regretting it is a waste of time because it helps make you who you are. Kill Chopper or Fluffy, Zoro, and Sanji. I'll kill Fluffy. Do I smoke weed? No. No, my eyes are not red. My eyes are not red at all. I know I don't smoke. So, like, I don't know where you're getting the red eyes thing. Because I have a camera, I can see. Which year have I enjoyed the most? Probably this one. This year has been fantastic. Yeah, they wrote Fluffy. They wrote. Where did the message go? Yeah, they definitely wrote Fluffy. Would I ever play football? No, I have too many concussions. It wouldn't be a good idea. I know he meant Luffy, but it was funny to mess with him and say Fluffy. I'm just teasing their typos. Like, guys, if you're gonna rush your messages and make mistakes, I'm gonna have fun with your mistakes. Like, this is my enjoyment. If you guys are going to give me sass and attitude and insult me and spam me, the very least I can do is make fun of typos. There's probably someone, I mean, in One Piece, I don't think so. In anime, definitely. Hi, there you go. There's Fluffy. Someone probably named their dog Fluffy. You're smiling? I can smile. I just don't find most of your jokes funny. You guys just need to do better. I have many concussions, and you're not going to be able to guess a single one of them. So I'm not a voice actor. I can't do the various laughs. I'm sorry. He's going to kill me now? Yes. What am I eating? Mac and cheese. Zolo, Fluffy, Sanju, and Chipper. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Favorite female side characters from each of the big three? Okay. Robin. Okay. Robin Tamari, yeah, Robin, Tamari, and Bleach. I don't want to say Orihime. I don't want to say. Oh wait. Kenpachi. You're insane. I'm in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. What do I think about Boruto as a sequel? So I haven't read Boruto. I have heard that the Boruto manga is substantially better than the anime. The anime was not good. Do I remember me? How you doing, HB? Have I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Yep, I played the Xenoverse games. Remove 5 animals from the earth. Humans. And then mosquitoes. Don't really care for much else. Humans, mosquitoes. Maybe, you know what? Wasps and this is hard. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wasps, mosquitoes, people. Maybe like a fly, a generic fly. Maybe a horsefly. Horseflies suck. Stops. Ino from Naruto. I'm not a huge Ino fan. She's okay. Excluding Hyman. What? Have I played mind games? You mean like mind games on somebody, or are you referring to a specific game? Like, if you mean playing mind games on somebody, then yes. Humans suck. Finally, bro got rid of that annoying light. I mean, I'm sorry, the lighting in this place just isn't that good for filming. Why is Shikamaru your favorite? Because he's calm, reliable, sassy, intelligent, analytical, great. He enjoys his solitude, peace and quiet, but also is a good friend. People hate Tamari for illogical reasons. I think Tamari is a fantastic character. I wish he had more. Are you cynical? No. I just don't like people. John spamming him. I don't see any spam. Uh, oh, you mean the number guy? If he keeps going, I'll ban him. Yeah, I mean, I messed with somebody on some small level. Tamari is okay. I passed my exam, very nice. I think you're like Shikamaru. Well, I appreciate that. My take on female characters: Tsunade, Yoruichi, and Robin. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Tamari did stand up to Madara, and the what was it? The second was it the second or the third Raikage? Either way, she's cool. She's cool. Do I think Mike Guy stole Rock Lee's shine? Uh, so not exactly, because like, what would you have rather seen Rock Lee do what Mike Guy did? I could see that. I would have liked to see Rock Lee get more actual screen time and time to shine. I definitely would have liked to see more. But it's when you say like stole his shine, I imagine that like Rock Lee stepped up and then Mike Guy took over. It's more like Mike Guy did most of it, and then Rock Lee tried to step in but didn't really do all that much. The only redeeming shinobi is Naruto? Wait, the only redeeming shinobi in Naruto was my man Mike. I don't think so. Rock Lee got nerfed in Shippuden and nerfed in Boruto. He doesn't really do much in Boruto, and I feel like Rock Lee really never got the chance to like really shine on screen since like what, Kimimaro? Is Megumi badly written? I don't think he's badly written. Would I rather get instant transmission or Sharingan? Here's the thing. Instant transmission has one major drawback that makes me say no. It requires you have to be able to sense like a strong enough power level to travel to that location, right? Like who on earth has that high a power level that I can teleport to like to a convenient location? So unless I'm visiting like the world's strongest men for some reason, which I don't think I would be, I guess I'll take Sharingan. I'm not okay. Can we not get into, Anyways, explain Gojo's infinity. It's quite simple. It's just mathematics. The closer you get to him, you get infinitely and infinitely closer to touching him, but you never actually connect with him. It's just an infinitely shrinking space. I don't do power scalings. Oh, and eating contest, then Luffy every time. Stop time or teleport anywhere, then teleport anywhere. Because why do I need to stop time? Unless that's a very, that's a sus power. Your favorite 5 fights in Shippuden? Okay, so Mike Guy versus Madara. That's easily up there. I'm going to say the Sasori fight with Sakura. I actually really like that one. I will say Naruto versus Pain. Kakashi versus Obito. And I need one more. Is it? No, that's not even a fight. That's just a slaughter. That's not even a fight. That's just a one-sided, devastating beatdown. Maybe Jiraiya versus maybe Jiraiya? Maybe, possibly. Is Sakura a badly written character? No. Are you ready for a great meme I don't even know what a meme reset is. If I stop time, would I become blind, deaf, and immobile? Technically, yeah. You wouldn't have any, unless it depends how you write the power. But if time is stopped, then you can't process or perceive anything. So, like, yeah, I was thinking Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance, but like that was just a one-sided slaughter. If we're talking about in the desert, that was just like, that wasn't a fight. Would I rather have the power to summon food or gas? Food. Is Nobara Sakura done right? Nobara? She's all right. Yeah, I think she's done well. Not say top 5 in classic Naruto. Oh, top 5 in classic Naruto. So original Naruto. Then easy. Rock Lee versus Gaara. That's top. That's always going to be top. Maybe like, it's not going to be any of the stuff past. You know what? I'm going to go with, Naruto versus Gaara. So yeah, Naruto versus Gaara, Rock Lee versus Gaara. Gaara's got some good fights, man. Even Sasuke versus Gaara, as short as it was pretty good. What's my favorite 3D animation show? I have no idea. I actually, off the top of my head, I don't know. Neji versus one of the, so Neji versus, was it, something with a K? Kimimon, no, it started with a K. Is Key from Dragon Ball? Yes. Oh, and interesting. No, I don't think Key's interesting. It's simple. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying his key is bad. It's just not that interesting. Can you name all Indian foods that I know? Probably not. Because I forgot most of them. I remember what the dishes looked like. Leorio needs for justice. Leorio needs what? Favorite 3D show? I've got it's got to be in newspaper or Astro Boy. I did watch a bit of Astro Boy. I never finished. Honestly, I should finish Astro Boy. I really should finish Astro Boy. Orochimaru is the best villain in Naruto. I mean, I'm more of a, Nagato. Yeah, I'm more of a Nagato guy. By the way, Usopp's voice actor died. I'm pretty sure it was not. I'm pretty sure it was the. It wasn't the English one or the Jap. Wasn't it the like the. It was a different one. It wasn't like the main one. What am I doing today? After this, we're gonna make lunch and then go to the gym and then plan out some more stuff for the move. I'm 34. Is Gojo Satoru a relatable character? I don't think so. I got some stuff to do. Okay, I'll see you later, dude. Have a good day. Smoke. Can you not put... Okay, guys, this is not a drug-friendly chat. You work out? I love the gym. The gym is like my favorite thing to do. We're making a fitness channel in 2 months. I'm going to bring it back because there's enough demand for it. Who getting up tomorrow? I'm getting up. Too much One Piece actors and stuff. The amount of actors dying right now are insane. It's mac and cheese. Would I rather have Naruto's power or Bleach's power? I mean, but here's the thing. You said their power system. But, like, I'm just going to assume which power system do I like more. That's how I'm going to interpret that question. Then Naruto's. Let's see. Which nationality's cuisine do I like the most? I don't. There isn't one. Guys, like, you have to understand. I don't have any favorite, like, whether it's Japanese, Chinese, Thai, Italian, Indian. I am a fan of everything. I have no desire to be famous. I don't want to be so famous that I walk outside and people run at me. Am I from the States? No. You have a girlfriend? If you're asking, I'm not interested. Steins Gate, I tried it. I tried it multiple times. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Like, I gave it several tries. Do I know Pani Puri? I don't think I do. It's like a ball. Then I don't. Never had it. Clash Royale, don't play that either. Tips for what? What? Okay, guy, dude, what do you mean? Tips for what? I see you're a cat emote. What, you want to ask about cats? Why did I drop it, though? I was bored out of my mind. Couldn't do it. Here's the thing. I can do slow burns. I'm watching Monster. Monster's a slow burn. And I couldn't do Steins Gate. Favorite fire type? Fire type Pokemon? Maybe Cyndaquil. Dating advice, this isn't the place for that. My advice, bro, try Pani Puri. Okay, so not going to try it for a while. Because, like, I don't go out to eat much. YouTube tips to get subs. Okay, so if you're chasing subs, that's the problem. Chase making better content. Make a video. Don't worry about how good it is. Make a video. Look back at it. Try and make it a bit better. Okay, the next video, look at it again. Try and make that one a little bit better. Do that 100 times. Make like 100 videos, each one slightly better than the last, and you'll be fine. I'm watching the live stream on my TV. Awesome. Let's talk about Pokemon now. If you want to talk about any, then just say it. Then just say it. India just feels horrible to stay in. Got my phone stolen. I mean, you can get your phone stolen anywhere, to be honest. Like, thieves are everywhere. So, like, that's not an India thing. Favorite ice cream? I'm a huge, chocolate variants. Whether that's chocolate deluxe, brownie, Rocky Road, all of them, I'm good. Do I think Pokemon has animal cruelty? I mean, sometimes. Sometimes. Look at Team Rocket. I'm the guy who said you look like my dead father. Okay, I mean, all right. Favorite pseudo dragon. So by pseudo dragon, you mean a character that, like, a Pokemon that should be a dragon but isn't considered a dragon, like Charizard or something? Have I heard Donald Trump news about his ear? I don't care about his ear. Favorite genre? I like cozy stuff. I like wholesome, cozy stuff. Greninja or Lucario, who has more aura? So here, I don't care who wins. I don't. I haven't watched far enough in the anime that I got to see Lucario or Greninja. I know who they are. I caught them, but like who has more aura? I haven't gone that far. Do I know about Rick and Morty? I do. I don't watch it though. Favorite color? Don't have a favorite color. One question to test who's faster. Who's faster? Don't know what you're talking about. Do I play Xenoverse? I used to way back in the day. I can't beat Supervillain Broly. Oh, I mean, I beat Xenoverse. It was a long time ago that I played Xenoverse. Ash is literally nerfed in the anime, but in the manga he's very strong. No, he's plenty strong in the anime. Thoughts on Kiri Luffy? No idea what that is. Kiri? I mean my suit. So I'm okay. So I don't know because I don't know most of the Pokemon. I don't know most Pokemon. Uh, just being like I'm more familiar with Gens 1, 2, and maybe a bit of 3. Like I'm not fully informed on the newer ones. Thoughts on the anime instant death ability? Don't know it. Why was it Donald Trump's? Guys, why are you asking me Trump questions? I don't know. If you can have one Pokemon, Gengar. It's Gengar. Oh, go higher than its base state. So Ghastly. Yeah, then I'll take Ghastly. I'll take Ghastly. Do I think Johan is right about evil in the world? Not entirely. Let's see. Help my no. If you were made to stick to only one nationality's cuisine, I wouldn't. Here's the thing. Like, food is one of my biggest pleasures in life. Food is one of my biggest things. You cannot restrict me. Like, I do not have. That's just another way to say what's your favorite cuisine. I'm not going to eat the same thing every day for the rest of my life. I'm just not going to. I won't be. I love Chinese food. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. I get that all the time, even though I don't watch Stray Kids. Do I think Light did good for the world? No. No, he did not. Can you give me any way to contact you? Right here. You're contacting me as we speak. Do I drink water? Absolutely. Would I eat the same thing every day? No. I wouldn't even eat the same cuisine. Not even the same dish. So no, definitely not. Do I like poutine? If it's good poutine, and only once in a while. It doesn't, I mean, it's very heavy and doesn't make me feel that good. So, it's a rare thing. No, I don't breathe. Do you think we should get rid of the second part of Death Note? No. I don't think I mean, look, I'm someone who, I think the series fell off after L died. So, I still don't think you should get rid of it. Stop saying the J word? What J word? He did lower the crime rate, though. Okay, and the way he did, I disagree with how he went about it. Let's say you are kidnapped and they ask you one dish. Dude, if I get kidnapped, I'm escaping. I've studied criminology since I was 3. I've been watching crime shows and reading books on forensics since I was 3 years old. So, I'm escaping. Should L be the one to finish Kira? Yes, I think so. What do I like on a burrito? Oh, I throw everything in there. I like lots of meat. I want lettuce. I want tomato. I want cheese. I want onion. I want everything in there. Do I like GBA? Don't know what that. Don't know GBA. Do I think Goku Dragon Ball Super is a hero? Most of the problems that occur in Zero, he did him in Zero. In Super, he did himself. So the Tournament of Power, he was the person who started that whole thing. So Zamasu? I mean, Zamasu was kind of already on the brink of doing horrible things. It's just when Zamasu met Goku, that became his idea for all of this. So, Frieza? I mean, Frieza just hates it. Frieza's just always going to keep coming back because that's his deal. Game Boy emulator? I like Game Boy emulators. Favorite anime femboy? Mine's Astolfo. I don't really care about femboy or not. Never really thought about it. Can I play Fire Red? Oh, yeah, I think Fire Red's great. Definitely worth the playthrough. Oh, J-word is job? Okay. So, you're scared of employment? Can I play guitar? I cannot. Game Boy emulator is... Oh, okay, yeah. Wouldn't it be GBE, not GBA? If you think about it, every anime character is superheroes. No. Do I like Minecraft? No. What course did I do in college? Psychology and personal training. When will I go back to what? No, I don't do power scaling. You're a great guy. I appreciate that. I'm a proud Jaegerist. All right there, buddy. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, guys, I got it. Play Hollow Knight. I beg you. Okay. I don't have the money to buy it right now. Yeah. Not even a rage bait. Yeah, I'm not a rage baiter. But yeah, I don't own Hollow Knight. That's the only thing. Is pre good Vegeta worse than is he no. No. Travel 100 years back or 100 years forward. Well, 100 years back. Yeah, I don't think I can deal with 100 years back. I guess I'm going well, we might be actually all humans might be gone in 100 years if you guys don't like cool it. So, 100 years forward. Favorite side cast from the big 3. So, my favorite characters in Dragon Ball were, sorry, you said big 3. Sorry. Oh, you say and Dragon Ball. So yeah, Piccolo and Vegeta could go either way. Take your pick. Fine with either. Let's see. Naruto, Shikamaru, One Piece, no idea. Like I get asked this every stream, no idea. Bleach, Kenpachi, or Kisuke. Do I think Zeke's your euthanization plan would have worked? Maybe. I'd have to go back and see. It's been a while. Bro, Nami is the strongest Straw Hat. Okay. Your voice is annoying. Then why are you here? Then Ozzy, why? Okay, and explain this to me, buddy. You don't like the sound of my voice. You're not having a good time, whatever it is. Then instead of being a little douche in chat, why are you here? Just leave if you don't like it. How would I rate Hunter x Hunter? At least a 9. Great series. Who's the biggest? I don't know. Like Okaroon, I don't know the answer to. It's bad comedy. Nami beating up everybody is just bad comedy. What times do I normally stream? Typically around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. Tomorrow will be live earlier because I'm going to Costco. Is JJK the government corrupt? Is the JJK government corrupt? Probably, I imagine. Are you the boy? Okay, you like drawing? I do not. Zeke's plan is horrible. Again, I don't remember all the details. It's been a while. There is nothing called bad comedy. Yeah, there is. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I disagree. I mean, in my opinion, the whole Nami beating people up because of her bad temper and like that's supposed to be comedy. I don't think it's funny. I think it's just bad. Thoughts about One Piece live action? I think it does a good job. Yeah, exactly. If you don't like it here, just leave. My goodness. Zeke's plan clearly would have worked. I mean, again, I'm not an AOT expert. Haven't watched the series in a while. I don't remember all the details. Do I like harem? No, I actually strongly dislike harems. Bro, you grew up watching the wrong stuff? I grew up watching great stuff. Do I think Ghetto transformation to evil was good written? Transformation to evil good. I'm not sure I understand that. I'm sorry, the grammar's just confusing me there. Costco I've never bought the Costco cakes. They just want to troll you and rile you up. I mean, I'm not going to crash out. Crashing out is so no. I don't even like watching other people crash out. Favorite character in Seven Deadly Sins profile picture. Should Tenma have killed Johan? So, depending on what scene you're talking about, because I haven't finished the series, if you just spoiled the ending, I'm gonna ban you. If you're talking about that scene in the library when there was the fire and like he decided to let him go, it's because he hesitated, but he also chose to prioritize saving lives over killing Johan. Can I be a mod? No. Did I watch Quintessential? I did watch Quintessential. It is I think it's the only multi-route romance series I've ever enjoyed. Okay, so you're talking about the library scene. So I think it was part hesitation and part priority. Like, could he have still shot Johan and then turned around and saved everybody else? Probably. But I think he was struggling with what to do, and because of that internal conflict, he decided to just prioritize saving lives. My day is going good. We're doing good. Is Luffy a good guy? Definitely. Bro, I know someone who can make you crash out. No, you can't. Do I like anime? Yeah. You think Quintessential Quintuplets is the harem, which doesn't feel like it. So here's the thing. The reason I think Quintessential Quintuplets doesn't feel as bad as other harems is for two reasons. They don't take the fan service too far, which I think a lot of harems tend to do, and they actually have a conclusion. They have a direct, like they actually have an answer where he actually picks somebody. So it's not just I like all these girls, they all like me, and then it's just flirting the entire time where nothing happens. I do watch JoJo's, so I think that's a big thing. I need a good romance series to have direction. I can't. My friend can't. He can make you. No, he can't. ReZero is technically a harem. So like if we're talking about like Rem and what was her name? That the main love interest. The forgot her name. If you're talking about all the different women that are infatuated with Subaru, and then Subaru only being focused on the main person, I mean, kinda. I mean, it's more of a. I mean, kinda. He's not trying to date them all, though. I mean, yeah, Amelia Tan. Yeah, it was on the tip of my tongue. It was Amelia. So, like, yes, Rem likes her. Rem likes him. Amelia likes him. Forgot her name, but the girl in the library. I think her hair was pink and like the twin tails. Pink. Yeah. She likes him too. But like, I don't think he's actively pursuing a relationship with all of them, though. The JoJo fandom is made up of fashion icons. Okay. I thought Pierre Polyev was going to win, and so was shocked when Mark Harney. I was not shocked. I would have been dead. No, I'm not shocked. Is Luffy straight? He's ace. As far as I'm aware, he's ace. Do you think anime should have less fan service? I think it should have almost none. At least how I'm defining it. Like, the thing is, most of the fan service we talk about is directed towards, like, towards men. But, like, you know that scene in JJK with Nanami's hair? That was clearly for the women. For mostly women. Mostly. How was your mac and cheese? It was fine. Did the job. Favorite JoJo MC? Probably, well, across the board, Josuke and Jotaro are my favorite characters. So, like, could go with either. But Ace is Ace, so how's Luffy? Oh, you're funny. Kingdom Hearts. Never actually played Kingdom Hearts. Let's see. I hope Luffy dies by the end. I don't really see him dying during the main story. Maybe like a post-war, like let's move forward 10, 20 years, like after it's all done, maybe. I bet you $10 he can make you crash out. Okay, go ahead. You owe me $10. I started watching Harem after watching Quintuplets, but it wasted my... Yeah. Yeah. Sign of Affection was... I agree. Sign of Affection was fantastic. Is the JoJo's for gay homosexual, same, okay, they mean the same thing. And no, it's for everybody. It's a great series. What anime should I watch? What kind of vibe are you going for? Thoughts on lungs? They're important. Do I not like Pierre? No, I do not. To be fair, there's not many how many politicians do you actually like? Let's be real. How many politicians do you actually like? The Great Flood happens directly after Elbaf. We haven't finished Elbaf, have we? I don't think the manga's past Elbaf. What's up, giggity? Okay, how you doing? I'm a sucker for a good character sacrifice and a last stand. Yeah, you know what? It's a classic. It can be done well. Bro's Sign of Affection is literally chill. Yeah, Sign of Affection is really chill. I really enjoy it. I'll get him. Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting on the $10. Did I know that places in Monster are based on true locations and checks in? That doesn't surprise me. Thoughts on The Great Noticing? Don't know what that is. See you later, S-Spec. JoJo's is JoJo. JoJo's is JoJo's, and it's very JoJo's. There's not a lot of stuff quite like JoJo's. I said getting boring, but I'm still here. Okay, I mean, hey, maybe you just like the vibe. Which anime is my favorite within the big three? Anime specific, then Naruto. If you enter Sarajevo, Bosnia, and Herzegovina, I'm going to butcher some of these names. You'll become a campfire story. Okay, all right. What is your MBTI? I don't know what that is. JoJo's is JoJo is the best. Yes, JoJo's is the best JoJo's. Watch H anime. You mean the website? You mean High Anime? What? Okay. What are your criticisms for Pierre Polyev? Are we still in the politics stuff, dude? The vibe is good here. He made a group chat of 14. Okay, I don't care. I'm also number 2 after saying getting bored. Nice. So you got promoted. Why does JJK character like Hakari? Okay, why does she change hair color from purple to blonde? I don't know. Maybe she felt like a change. I don't know. Am I an MMA fighter? No. How many animes have I seen? Over 900. You look like a Dagestani MMA fighter. What about me says MMA? Yeah, I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember who Hakari was. Just being honest, I don't remember who Hakari was. It's only the purple in the. It's only purple in the cover art. Okay, there you go. I know people more chill than you. He made me crash out. Here's the thing, though. If I'm too chill all the time, then people will leave. Like I would be completely monotone if there was no one here. If people didn't care and I could just speak how I normally speak, I would just talk like this the whole time. This would be it. No fluctuation. This would be more me. But there's people here, and I can't be too monotone. Otherwise, so you're not going to make me crash out. Do I remember the first anime I dropped? Probably Sailor Moon or like Inuyasha or something. Love from Hyderabad. I probably butchered that. Do I like Chica? I don't remember who Chica is. First time I ever dropped was One Piece. I mean, okay. You don't have to love the series. That's okay. Can you not spam chat, please? Mount Rushmore of anime. I don't have a Mount Rushmore because that's like just picking your favorites, and I don't really have favorites. If we're talking about like most influential, which I think you could probably have a discussion on, I think Astro Boy is on there. I think Akira is on there. I think there's one that I'm blanking on. There's one specific series I'm blanking on. Something with what was the first Kamen Rider? What was the first Kamen Rider series? Pokemon. I'm not sure if Pokemon is there. I'm thinking. Love from India. How you doing, Vikram? Describe 25 in a line. Absolutely fantastic. Akira was bunt. Here's the thing. You do not have to like Akira to be aware of the significant influence that Akira has across anime. Like, okay, you don't have to like One Piece, but you could still acknowledge, but you can still see the objective success that it has. You can be like, yeah, I don't like the series for these reasons. Perfectly fine to critique a show, but like, it can't disregard the impact that it has. So okay, but that's not the argument. To say that you did not enjoy the series, completely different matter. What time is it? It is 10:45. Don't look up H anime. Okay. What time is it? I already answered. Chika Fujira dance. Oh, from Love Is. She was the dance from Love of. Don't remember. Naruto should be in Mount Rushmore of anime. Here's the thing. I'm not so sure. I'm not saying no. I'm just thinking. Pink haired girl. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of her. Do I like? Yeah, I like Gachikuta. So I'm really bad with names, and I don't have my computer here, so it's not like I can look things up on the side. Like normally when I'm normally when I'm live streaming, I have a computer, so I can be like, oh, who's that character again? I can't do that now. Is Dr. Reichwein the best character in Monster? I really like him. I really, really like him. He might be. I also really like the spy. I forgot his name. The tall, blonde spy dude. Pokemon is Alexander Hamilton. He ain't he ain't on the mountain, but he gets respect. Oh yeah, for sure. Which anime do I think is the most brutal and gore? So different answers. For gore, then Hellsing Ultimate. For gore, it's Hellsing Ultimate. For brutality, I think it depends on how you define or approach brutality. Because there's like physical brutality, like just savage fights, and like, or are we talking like emotional brutality? Because like Kingdom of Ruin is bad, Berserk, Madoka Magica. There's like some really, really emotionally brutal series. So it depends on what you mean. AOT is definitely some. I don't think AOT is the most brutal, but is it brutal? Yes. Opinion on Sakamoto Days. I dropped it halfway through. I got bored. Got me feeling like Dracula. I mean, yeah, it definitely has a it's a vampire series, of course. And what was his name? And sorry, I'm really bad with names. But yeah, it definitely has a Dracula vibe. Is Joker the best villain in DC? He's, if not my favorite, he's way up there. Lloyd Forger and Anya Forger. I don't know what all this jibber jabber is. Opinion on Zom 100. Zom 100, good series, fantastic start, falls off really fast. It had a great start, and by the ending, it wasn't good. Uh, Do You Luffy is written to be too naive or mid naive. If you mean romantically naive, if that's what you're implying, he's like he has no romantic inclinations. So it's just like I don't think it registers in his brain. I was replying, oh, that's okay. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I'm not a huge fan of the series, but to say like I think the world building is good. I think the power system is interesting. I think the music is good. I think the animation is good. I think the movie was very well done. The only thing is I'm not particularly into any of the characters, but like, is it well done? Yes. I'm an avid Batman Joker shipper. Okay, that's kind of weird. Thoughts on Gachikuta? I haven't seen the last episode, but I really enjoy it. Do I think Bleach Part 4 is too hype? I'm not following the hype. I love Bleach. I'm looking forward to the final part. So like, I'm not put off at all. Tada Never Falls in Love. Don't know that one. Do I think Chainsaw Man has too much gore? No, definitely not. I've seen more gore. Which anime did I say for gore? Hellsing Ultimate. Though Chainsaw Man's another good one. Call of the Night, haven't seen it. Brother, do I react to Bahubali? No idea what that is. I'm not going to. Thoughts on APOC? Is that like a singer or something? Brother, do I? Call of the Night. Again, I haven't seen Call of the Night. Have I heard about the Batman Who Laughs? I have a figure of the Batman Who Laughs somewhere downstairs. Can you stop? Okay, I'm going to put you in timeout because you're spamming chat and I already said no, so stop it. I despise Stray Kids fans so much. The only thing I know about Stray Kids fans is they keep saying I look like a guy from Stray Kids. I dropped Chainsaw Man after one episode. It's too freaky. I mean, if you're put off by the freakiness, okay, that's you're entitled to that. Let's see, chill out. I'm on one of the good ones. Sorry, Bruno gang. What are we talking about? I'm lost now. I'm kind of lost. Guys are talking about a bunch of stuff I don't know what it is. What do I mean, Benson? I dropped One Piece after 840 episodes. If you got to episode 840, I don't understand why you dropped it. Because like the pacing isn't a shocker. You knew at that point the pacing wasn't good. So I don't know what you're talking about. What's one anime that's better than its manga? I don't read much manga. I couldn't tell you. I really don't read much. Morning, Gavin. How you doing? The most scary movie? I've never found a movie that scary, but I also don't watch that many scary movies. I've seen Grudge, Texas Chainsaw, House of Wax, a couple of movies like that. Halloween. None of them are that scary. Tokyo Ghoul is good, but the anime ruined it. The anime started good, though. I like Black Mirror and Love, Death, and Robots. I actually haven't seen either of those. Paranoia Agent will scare you, maybe. I haven't seen Paranoia Agent, but I doubt it. I don't really get scared by series. I can get scared by a video game because like I have to actively do things and like things can jump out at you. When I'm watching a series, it's just like I can just sit back and not worry about it. I don't have to focus. So I don't really find series that scary. Lion April, your Lion April was good. Not my favorite, but like it was definitely enjoyable. I recommend it. Benson Park Manager, now you're quiet. Okay, how do I pronounce Bertold? Have you seen Kengan Ashura? Not yet. It is on my list. Kengan is on my list. I can't say when I'm going to get to it, but I will eventually at some point. What fight are you looking forward to in part 4? To be honest, I don't remember. Like, I read the manga years ago. Like, I read it years ago, back when it finished. So, I'd have to do a refresher. What are your thoughts on Baki? Good. I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was pretty, I will be free in March, April, May. Will I be available to play Minecraft? No. I don't play Minecraft. Favorite cocky character. It's either gotta be Escanor or Vegeta. Actually, no, I like Vegeta more than Escanor. So, like, overall, I like Vegeta more. So, probably Vegeta. In my opinion, who has a better redemption arc, Zuko, or Dimple from... look. You're comparing Zuko to Dimple, dude. Zuko. Zuko is one of the best character development arcs I've ever seen. It is absolutely fantastic. 15 on 10. Outstanding. Does the kebab guy call you boss? The kebab guy, what? Thoughts on some? All right. Some are just weird. If not Minecraft, then any other. I don't play mobile games. I have Pokemon Go. Why do I like Vegeta more than Escanor? Because look, here's the thing. Escanor, while he's amazing, he has one good season. He's in season. His only good season is season 2. He's got a couple of good moments in season 3 and 4. Not really a whole lot. His final moment in season 4. As much as I love his character, it just doesn't compete with the amount of history and development and like depth we get with Vegeta, from like being raised into servitude, having his entire race and family and homeland extinguished by the person he's forced to work under, and then like secretly planning a revolt, and then basically being raised to be this weapon, and then being finally freed of that, and seeing his shift from being this indentured, evil, vicious killer to becoming like a wholesome family man who will die to protect the people he cares about, and going from trying to like wipe out all his competition to having this rivalry dynamic with Goku, where he doesn't just want to destroy him, he sees him as someone to help him ascend to greater heights. It's just such good storytelling. I love Vegeta. Did I like Zetsu's betrayal? Yes, I did. Is Loki going to be the next crewman in this ride? I'm not reading the manga. I don't know what's going on right now. I love him. Mine is Hyunjin. Cool. Have I had any spoilers for JoJo's? No, because most of the time people talk about characters, I don't know who they are. So like when people make a reference to a later part, I just don't know what they're talking about. Queso versus Goku. Queso. Is the mangaka good? Creator of Is the mangaka good manga? Okay, the English there is kind of confusing me. Are you asking if the mangaka of One Punch Man is he a good mangaka? I would say yes. This the Vegeta, yeah. Thank you for the Vegeta. Yeah. Let's see. Zetsu's betrayal. It was all planned and logical, but it made Madara look dumb. So yeah, I mean, yes, it did make Madara look really bad. I think it was. I did like Zetsu's whole thing, like how he thinks that, like how he basically shifted the history of Shinobi all according to his plan to bring back Kaguya. I would have liked it. Like, I still prefer Madara as a final villain, though. I still prefer Madara as a final villain. What romance anime had the most satisfying ending? I'm gonna say My Love Story, because even though Snow White with red hair is my favorite romance, the anime never really went as far as I would have liked it to. Thoughts on Cyberpunk? Haven't seen it. See you. All right. See you. Yeah. I personally like the title. I like Tite Kubo's art. I don't know who that is, but okay. Zetsu was introduced pretty late and destroyed Madara's plan conveniently. Zetsu was introduced pretty late, but there's wait, not really. He wasn't introduced that late. What would I do if I was the head of marketing and advertising team for IKEA? I don't. Their food is pretty good. I'd probably take more advantage of their food. Honestly, I think people underestimate how good the deals are for their IKEA foods, for the lunch menu and the breakfast menu. Oh my goodness. Who do you think would win between? I don't do power scaling. Audience hates Zetsu's betrayal. I mean, yes. I look. I get the hate for Zetsu's betrayal. I do. I like the writing. I like the whole Zetsu manipulated, ninja history part. I just don't like that Madara was this big bad, and then they just, took him out. I didn't like that part. I don't know how I would change it, though. Who do I think? I already answered that one. Are you at home? No, I'm not at home. I will not be home until Saturday, probably. Well, Friday night, Saturday. Crollo or Aizen. I like Aizen more. Is JoJo's good? I do think JoJo's is very good. I think JoJo's is very good. I haven't caught up yet. I'm working on it. Is Madara a greatly written character? I would say yeah. He's a very well written character. The only thing I don't like about Madara is the way he was taken out. Would be down to survive on IKEA food if I ever go broke. The thing is, if I went to, okay, assuming IKEA food would cost me more than my normal diet. Like, even if I didn't have to travel to and from IKEA all the time, that would cost me more money than my normal diet does. Favorite art style in JoJo's? I don't remember parts 1. It's not going to be part 1. I haven't seen beyond part 4. Part 4 was good. I don't know, because I don't remember parts 2 and 3 very well. Will season 3 of One Punch Man won't be PNG sliding anymore? I don't know. I guess none of us expected season 3 to go the way it did, right? So I can't promise anything. What did I spend the most on? At what, IKEA? Fun fact, Yuhabok is scared of Sosuke Aizen and avoiding fighting him when he tried recruiting him. I forgot about that, to be honest. Favorite art style in games? Favorite art style in games? Maybe Dispatch? It might be Dispatch. Do I think Tenma's higher ups deserve their death by poison candles? I mean, I'm not mad that they died. I'm really not mad that they died. I don't think anyone deserves to be killed that way, but like, okay, maybe not anyway. I'm gonna say no, they didn't deserve it. Did I watch JJK Execution? I did not. Bro Queso versus John, my annoying friend. I have many annoying friends, but I know who you're talking about. Also, anyways, that aside, Queso wins. Okay, what did I spend the most on in general? I don't keep track of that, dude. Probably a computer. Probably a computer. Like, I don't imagine spending more than that. Yeah, you know what? Computer. There you go. So, do I think binding vows for Sukuna makes sense? If it's something that happens beyond season 2, then I don't know about it because I'm not reading it. So, everything I've seen in the first 2 seasons has made sense to me. Queso wins because he ate John a day before that. No, Queso wouldn't eat John. John is like a 100-pound stick with no meat on his bones. What are your thoughts on Escanor versus Meliodas? Oh, that whole little clash in the perfect cube. Honestly, it was kind of a letdown. It could have been a lot better. It was a letdown. You like my hair? Thank you. I imagine it would be food or anime merch. You think I'm gonna spend more on food than a computer? Like, unless I'm going to some Gordon Ramsay style restaurant and ordering like 5 things, I'm not spending more than a computer. Let's see. There was a YouTuber who reanimated Escanor versus Meliodas. Good for them. I haven't seen it. Your number 2 has some work to do. You can stick around. Gojo and Sukuna pulled them binding vows out of nowhere. I'd have to rewatch it to know what you're talking about. I don't think they did. The melodies in Death Note are really well constructed and have hidden meanings. So I don't hear the melodies. Like I don't hear the lyrics. So if there's some sort of lyrics to the songs, I don't hear them. Queso would crush John with his gravitational pull. John will get crushed by regular gravity. I don't know what you're talking about. This whole versus thing. He's literally like a human steak. Sorry, John. He's not going to see this, but like, sorry, John. No lyrics, just instrument. Oh, then there's hidden meaning, and it's just instruments. I don't get it. Who do I think is the most manipulative? Okay, so I want you to think about this question for a second. Like, I want people who ask these kinds of questions to think for a second. How am I supposed to narrow that down? There's tens of thousands of anime. I don't know how you're supposed to pick that. I think if you're comparing series by series or character by character, it makes more sense. But when you guys say pick one thing or one person or whatever from everything, I don't know. My brain can't make sense of that. Like, okay, I understand picking a character like Johan, but the thing is, how am I supposed to compare every series? I don't. That's just my brain does not understand the logic there. Sengoku versus Rayleigh, I don't do power scaling, dude. John wins because he doesn't exist. No, he's too skinny. He no, he exists. I just don't know how he exists. Oh, bro, when coffee is your sleep medicine? Uh, Coffee, the thing is, I find coffee disgusting. So the smell of coffee will actually wake me up. Which anime has the best animation? I'd probably go with something like Violet Evergarden or Unlimited Blade Works as like an example, but I'm not dead set on it. Is this John's? Sorry. Did I watch Death Note? I watched it multiple times. Let's see. This is John watching. No, you're not because you spelled your own name wrong. Try matcha. You don't like. I'm not drinking matcha either. I'm good. Watch Water Magician. I dropped Water Magician. Unlimited Blade Works is peak. I think Unlimited Blade Works is a fantastically, brilliantly animated series, and the fact that it's many years old and is still like really that stunning. Probably more frames than one. Are you comparing One Punch Man season 3 to Unlimited Blade Works? How many anime have I seen in my life? Over 900. The best out of some of the Fate movies. I have not seen all. Surprisingly, I haven't seen that much of Fate. I've only seen Fate Stay Night and Unlimited. Well, Fate Zero and Blade Works. I've only seen those two. Favorite Dispatch character, Sonar. What do I think about Promised Neverland? Haven't seen it. Other than One Punch Man Season 3, I don't pay attention to animation that much. I don't really care about animation beyond being reasonable. Like, it doesn't need to be stunning. I'll notice when it's stunning, but, like, as long as it's fine, I'll deal with it. For how long I've been watching anime? Since 1994. Why did I drop Water Magician? Simply because I got bored. Really, really bored. Can I explain thermodynamics? I can, well, certain... Somewhat. I wouldn't be able to explain it in depth. Is there something specific you want want explained? Why did they make One Punch Man season 3 like that? I don't know. Like, I don't think it was intentional that it was that abysmal. You eat corn the long way. Do I like One Piece? Yes. Can you explain? Energy equals mass time. Energy equals mass times acceleration. Mass times acceleration squared. Anime was popular in anime was popular in 1994. The uncolored manga has better coloring than one. You know, I'd agree with that. Okay. I'm stuttering too much. Give me a second. I'm reading. I need to take a second. When I try and read too much, I start stuttering more. I need a second. Okay. Do I have a One Piece sticker? I do not. Anime without any MC? I don't think there is one. There's probably series with multiple like equivalent main characters, but no MC, I don't think is a thing. I'm the Prince of Parodies. Okay. Yeah, the uncolored manga has better coloring than One Punch Man Season 3. I actually haven't read the manga for One Punch Man. Happy birthday to... Oh, okay. You've been around since 1994. I'm before 1994, but thank you. Do I use metric or imperial? I use both because I work with people in multiple countries and therefore go back and forth between kilos and pounds and centimeters and inches. Have I tried brick? No, I don't eat bricks. And Akira and Angel's Egg put me on anime. Okay, I mean I don't know Angel's Egg, but I know Akira. You want proof I'm the Prince of Parodies? Nah. I'm being attacked by Garo. Oh, the Garo grass slide. Nice. Do you actively get called Unk? Not as much. I think people have like slowed that down over the last week or two. Do I play GTA 5? I do not. What is my work about? Well, besides this, the gym. But I do mostly this. Like most of the time I do this. Favorite board game? I don't really play that many board games. But the ones that I play the most currently, I'd say, is the Naruto board game or like the Magic the Gathering board game. But even then, they're not my favorites. They're just what I'm playing right now. Pikachu is absolutely... Okay, don't make me ban you, dude. Let's see. What games do I play? Let's see. On PC? We're playing Digimon Time Stranger. We're playing Expedition 33. We recently beat Dispatch. We recently beat. What else did we beat? We beat Helios. We beat Simulacra. Those were not good. Those were not good games. I really want to. The games I'm looking forward to the most are probably the Fable remake, the Halo remake. Hopefully that turns out to be good. And I have a few others on my list. I changed back from my disguise. Cool. How old am I? 34. Play Elden Ring. I don't own Elden Ring though. That's the thing. I don't own Elden Ring. Have I played Dota 2? I have not. The word "unk" is starting to die in general, from what I can. I don't think it is, but I don't really. Is GTA 6 ever going to come out? Probably. How old am I? 34. Do I play Uma Musume? I do not. Play Dark Souls Trilogy and Bloodborne. Probably not. Just gonna tell you, probably not. I love Fable. I absolutely loved the original Fable games, and the fact that they are potentially remaking the first one, I'm on board. Better representation, Meliodas or Shira of Wrath. Wait, who's Shurna? Don't know that one. Thoughts on the Kurapika theme? I don't remember what it sounds like, to be honest. Do I stream gameplays? I do on Twitch. Unc's 34. I am. Bro, skincare? I don't have any skincare. I referred a 22-year-old to as uncle, and then bro crashed out. The thing is, if you get mad at the word "unk," like actually, not like you're just reacting for the audience, but if you're genuinely offended by the word "unk," I don't know, dude. Just relax. Thoughts on the Fallout show? I haven't actually watched it. I've been recommended it. 22 ain't even that old. I agree. Fortified. Look, if you like checking me out so much that you're worried about my skin, thank you. But I'm good, thanks. I'm looking good, thank you. Do I punch hard? I've never really punched somebody in the face, so I don't know. Do I have a son? No. You're back. How you doing? It's very old. Okay. Is Max Verstappen going? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Thoughts on Epstein being a Jew? I don't. It's irrelevant. Do I work at welding? No. Besides Naruto, the MVP of the MVP of the fourth great ninja war, outside of Naruto. So let me think on this, because without Might Guy during the fight against Madara, they would have been screwed, because only his taijutsu could have, was a match for that. If Shikamaru wasn't there, I think everyone would have panicked and kind of just gone killed, because his strategies kept everybody alive. He also rebuilt everyone's morale. I think I kind of want to say Shikamaru, not just because he's like my favorite character, but because he was the brains behind like every major movement. Thoughts on religion? You do you. Don't really care. Favorite One Piece character? No idea. What would you write if you were one of the Queso if I was on the chat of the Queso stream? I don't know. I'll never be in a Queso stream because the dude streams like late at night. By the time Queso goes live, I'm asleep, man. I'll never be in there. Bro, Spotify retracted fast. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Calling someone unk used to be a sign of respect, but now it's really just a slang. Yeah, I think so. Why are we talking about Queso? Because someone mentioned him. What if Germany wins World War II? Well, we wouldn't be in this situation right now, would we? It'd be a very, very different world, wouldn't it? Did Sakura actually help in sealing Sakura? I don't think she helped seal herself. I would say Might Guy. Might Guy's I get it. As I mentioned, I get it. Have I ever been in love? Sure. Am I black? I mean, you know what? There's people who are mixed and have light skin. You know what? No. Did Sakura help killing Kaguya? Well, technically, she's not dead. She's just sealed. So, no, she didn't help kill her. Yeah, Sakura does beat Sakura. I agree. But yes, did she help heal her? Yes, she helped seal her. Am I blue? Clearly. Well, in the manga. For sealing Kaguya? I mean, I don't know. In the anime, she helped. Are you part Asian? Nope. JJK versus JJK versus JJK. JJK. Thoughts on? I could not finish Yu Yu Hakusho. I couldn't do it. Maybe I'll go back and give it another shot one day. If Germany had won, bro could not have been streaming. That is true. My entire bloodline would probably be dead. I held a venomous snake. So have I. How I ask, don't ask me dating advice. I'm not your guy. Yeah, One Punch Man versus One Punch Man. I'm betting on One Punch Man. Are you smart or smartar? Yeah, I'm smartar. What episode of Yu Yu Hakusho? Like 5 or 6. Did I watch AOT? I did. You failed art class? It's okay. I got terrible grades in art. What do I think of these brain dead comments? Most of them I can laugh off because I've been doing this for so long. I'm used to it. Venomous Snake, I feel like that's a reference to a Metal Gear. I mean, maybe, but I'm pretty sure they were talking about a literal snake. I don't do power scaling. It's Goku versus your friend Eric, then Goku. Have you heard about the manga that suddenly stopped because the author's sis passed away? I mean, I don't know about that one, but there's a lot of times where authors just die and the series stops or they get sick. Do I have family? This is my family's house. Do you think Digimon is a cheap copy of Pokemon? I think they're completely distinct, and I actually like Digimon a lot more. Favorite waifu? I don't have waifus. Do you think you do the when they you do? Okay. I think Eric steamrolls the Dragon Ball verse. Okay. Way to encourage your friend. Bro, do I even exist? No. Myself versus myself, I win every time. Education, very important. Thoughts on AI girlfriends? Ridiculous. Grown man has opinions on Digimon? Absolutely. Do you not? Digimon is brilliant. Fantastic, even. Like, come on. Like, season 1, fantastic. Season 2, really, season 1, 2, really good. 3, loved it. 4, not as much. 5, wasn't into that either, but Digimon Try, love that. What is my education? I have 2 DECs. What is my favorite JJK character? Power is worse gang, for what? Anime isn't poop because anime is way different from each other. Yes, anime is very distinct from each other. So how long am I going to make this nonsense video? Again, dude, if you don't like it here, you can leave. You dumbass. Thoughts on Nanami scene? I know, the Nanami scene with the hair or the Nanami scene where he, drinks some water? I'm okay. What anime you wish had a better ending? Probably, Tokyo Ghoul, Seven Deadly Sins. For the fans, Promised Neverland, even though I haven't seen it. What's the best boomer shooter I've ever played? Don't know what the boomer shooter. Don't know it. Friedrich Nietzsche or Aristotle. I know more work from Aristotle, so I'm just gonna say Aristotle. Super Attack Battle. Wait, BL Super Attack Battle Dragon Ball Z game. Don't know what you're talking about. Touch the grass? Dude, this is Canada in the winter. There's no grass. I have never watched any anime, but I have been coming to the stream to interact. That's perfectly fine. Do a Makima cosplay, I'll give you $50. Okay, $50 wouldn't pay for the costume. If you're on YouTube Shorts, then there are a white arrow facing left to lead. Exactly. If you don't like it, you can scroll. You read a lot of comments daily. How do I manage to keep your throat wet? That's a weird way to say it. But I make sure not to talk too loud because if I scream, I dry my throat out faster. I have water right behind me, so if I need water, I can just go get some. And I ignore all the weird, sketchy, spammy comments, so I do save some of my voice there. Did I watch Hero Without Class? Don't know that one. Are Freud's theories valuable in today's psychology? So I took psychology classes, and the thing is, they are foundation. Obviously, he played a big part in the development of the study of psychology, but I personally, I think parts of it yes, parts of it no. He was very sexist. Freud was very sexist, so you might have to look at specific things. Thoughts on broken windows theory? Don't know it. Have I watched Hero Without Class? I already answered you. I don't know it. Which place in Canada doesn't feel like Canada? So I've only been to a couple of provinces, so I don't really know what the general vibe is like across most of it. Any sports? I lift weights. The Oedipus comp. Jesus. Hero is. I think My Hero is really good. I love the series. We need a new season of Noragami. I haven't seen Noragami. Bro, solo leveling his ass. I love solo leveling. I mean, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's simple, but I have a lot of fun. Chopper can probably parry an atomic bomb. Okay. Did I know you are live on YouTube Shorts? Yes. That's intentional. That is intentional. Solo leveling has writing. It does have writing. Uh, Again, you don't have to like it. You don't have to like anything. Quebec has more European aesthetics. I think it depends where in Quebec you go, because like Quebec is there's a huge cultural diversity depending on where in the province you go. It is oil farming. Hunter x Hunter is better. Again, like I'm not saying solo leveling is better than Hunter x Hunter. I never said that, but like it's entertaining. It's fun. That's what I mean. YouTube Shorts better than TikTok on my mom. I mean, TikTok doesn't pay me. YouTube does. So I spend more time on YouTube. Why is Piccolo or farming the whole time? Because he's just built like that. So I hunt deers. If I had access to a gun and a car and I lived anywhere near the woods where I could hunt deer, I'd probably bag one deer a year or two. How long am I? 5'9". Top three favorite Zoro fights in One Piece. Okay, that I could probably do. Let's see. Zoro versus. Okay, I'll say King. I'll say Zoro versus. What was his name? Pika. Well, I think it was Pika. Yeah, I think that was his name. And then I need one more. Zoro versus. You know what? Do I pick that? I think I might. Do I want to say Zoro versus Kuma? Part of me wants to say yes. Did I like Demon Slayer? Yes. I haven't seen the movie, though. Mihawk is one of my favorites. The thing is, if we're talking about Zoro versus Mihawk, great fight, but like, I really like Zoro versus Kuma. Could L catch the Joker? Probably. Well, at least he would be able to. I mean, catch him? No. Like, he'd be able to figure out who he is, and like, the Joker's going to escape. The Joker's going to escape. I'm not old enough to see the movie. Okay. I can't. Okay. Rihan, don't make me time you out. Hunter x Hunter Peak, I think is very good. Do you think that Sanji almost as strong as Zoro? I think they're pretty comparable, even though I don't really care for that. The girl that got famous doing anything. Any thoughts on? Okay, I don't talk about her. Remember what? V learnt about Zoro's character. No V. I don't know what you're trying to say. Favorite anime character? Absolutely never will have one. Do I like music? I like rock, punk rock, that kind of vibe. Media Tyler Perry versus Rasputa from Norbit. No idea what you're talking about. Have I watched Fooly Cooly? Yeah, that was an interesting one. Give me best side character in Monster is going to be one of two characters whose names I both forget. It's either going to be the tall blonde spy guy who covered for Tenma, or the small chubby doctor with the glasses who took care of the kid. You know who I'm talking about. I look like Goku, all right. Do I think L from Death Note would be able to figure out Batman's identity? Yes. Hunter x Hunter and Demon Slayer are good, but Hunter x Hunter is way better than Demon Slayer for most fans. I think Hunter x Hunter is better, yes. The tall blonde guy is Grimmer. Okay, I think that was his name, yes. Fabikin, I saw the art style and immediately went away. Okay? Lunge or Grimmer. Is Lunge the dog? I don't think Lunge was his name. Bro, this kid who hasn't watched either One Piece or Naruto says Itachi's death is better than Whitebeard's. Okay, I don't know what to say to that. Do I think Gon is a good main character? No, I honestly, I'm not a huge Gon fan. I don't dislike him. There are certain scenes where I really do like Gon, but he is definitely not up there for me, MCs for me. Is the Berserk community overrated? I don't know how I'm even supposed to approach that question. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to approach that question. Because, I just don't even know what that means. Again, these rating questions make no sense. Favorite moment in Monster? Probably Monster. So far, my favorite moment in Monster would probably be... Let me think on this. it's not that. That's hard. That is hard. I need time to think on it. Berserk 2016 jumps. Berserk 2016 is just scary to look at. The smartest anime character doesn't exist. No, L is not the smartest character. He's not. Because again, these questions make no sense. These questions make no sense. Because, again, there are multiple characters who know everything. Who know everything. So this is like the strongest character question. There is no answer. What are your thoughts on Pikachu? Actually, that question makes even less sense. What's your thoughts on Pikachu? I like Pikachu. He's a perfectly fine Pokemon. Do I think Itachi's sickness was just a way for the author to get rid of him? I think, like, if Itachi wasn't sick, then, like, I'm not sure because like Itachi wanted Sasuke to be the one to kill him. Like we know this. Itachi wanted Sasuke to kill him, and he died. He ultimately died from disease. Like at the end of the day, he died from the disease. So if he wasn't sick and his intention was to still let Sasuke kill him, does that mean Itachi would have just let Sasuke get him? Don't remember how you doing? Have I watched Parasite? I love Parasite. He stopped taking. So like, if he wasn't sick at all, like if he was just healthy, and he wanted Sasuke to kill him ultimately, would he have just let him win? But like, let him be convinced that he won. Bro, Harry Potter or One Piece? One Piece. L realistically smartest? He's not. Demon Slayer is decent, but the visuals and stuff are peak. Yeah. I mean, the visuals are nice. The glaze gets to a point. Like I'm not. Yeah. Okay. So that's where I agree with you. This is a big point where I agree with you. It really becomes a problem with any series when people shove it down your throat. Like, okay, you can acknowledge what a series is done well. Maybe you don't like a series. I do not appreciate when anything is shoved in my face. How fast did I forget you? How you doing, Kabuki? And how you doing, Yib? What's good? Didn't like Demon Slayer's art style. I like Demon Slayer's art style. Can't say the manga's decent, but the animation... Yeah. I mean, I didn't read the Demon Slayer manga. I can say that I enjoy the anime. Can I ask you for your opinion on a situation in my life? You can. I will only answer questions if I can actually give a reasonable, educated opinion. If you're asking me on something where I don't know what I'm talking about, I will not answer. I'm answering you, Kabuki. I'm saying hello. Like, I'm not going to remember. I mean, probably, maybe. Animation saved the manga. I don't think Demon Slayer is entirely carried by the animation. Like, I think Demon Slayer would have still done well, even if it wasn't as pretty. I just don't think it would have done as well. One Punch Man Season 3 animation also saved... Oh, yes. Damn. What do you want? Okay, Kabuki, what do you want? Do you want me to be honest and say I remember every single name of every single person in chat? Because I don't. Unrelated to anime, but have you ever played Doom? I actually have not. One Punch Man. Here's the thing. There's a way I could spin that. If they're saying that One Punch Man Season 3 animation saved the manga, the way I can spin that is the animation for One Punch Man was so not good that it got more people to go check out the manga. Do I remember Pretzel? Yes, I remember Pretzel. Unfortunately. Was Yukio Tsukumo from JJK character wasted? I don't remember who Yukio is, because I forget most characters' names. Favorite philosopher? I don't have a favorite philosopher because I'm not really that into philosophy. Was Jogo wanted? I like Jogo. I like Jogo. So I want him around. Like, he was one of my favorite villains. He like probably right under Sukuna. Sometimes more. Hair under Sukuna. He's good. Jogo's good. They should have delayed One Punch Man Season 3. Animation was awful, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know how that happened in the first place. You're the guy who I banned 11 times? I don't think you're the only one who I've banned many times, to be honest. Let's see. Hi, Goat. Can I ask someone, like, how do I feel about your looks on camera? I have problems with showing my face. Here's the thing. I don't care. Remember how I always say, like, people have complained about this, that I say I don't care too much. I don't care what people think about my looks. Oh, you're skinny, you're this, you're short, your hair's a mess, you need more skincare. I don't care. I don't care. People's opinions on my looks don't mean one damn thing to me. It's worthless to me. Like, I don't care if people say I'm hot or good looking or the ugliest thing they've ever witnessed in their life, and that if I walked into a house of mirrors, it would kill everyone in the vicinity because the glass would be shattering everywhere. I don't care. So, like, take good care of yourself. Try and be presentable, but, like, don't worry about people's opinions. It doesn't matter. Do I care about not caring? I mean, I think it's important. Okay, so yes, because if you care to if you don't care about anything, because that's a problem. But if you care too much about people's opinions, that will really drag you down. It can really drag you down. Fire Force would have been so OP if there wasn't any fan service. The fan service really does drag down Fire Force. I mean, I've been insulted and complimented in every which way, so I'm just used to it. Thank you. I needed that because I think I look back. Okay. Here's the thing: if you have self confidence issues, that's human. That's okay. Not everyone is confident in their appearance. Some people are more. Some people are very confident in their appearance. Some people think they. Anyways, I'm not going to dive too deep into it. Point is, don't take people's criticisms of your appearance to heart, because most people are just insecure themselves and they're trying to bring you down so they feel better about themselves. Sometimes people genuinely just want what's best for you. Look, if you're not showering and your hair's a mess and your clothes are falling apart, okay, then maybe they're just trying to actually help you out. Most of the time, criticism on social media is just people being mean. I'd pay to see you perform a. Yeah, can we never say that ever again? Hunter over Demon Slayer, I would agree. Demon Slayer over every anime, I would disagree. Double thank you, no problem. Game of Thrones story would have been much better if High Septim made Marjorie do Walk of Shame too. Don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I never really got. I didn't get that far into Game of Thrones. Caring about not caring is keeping you wise. Thank you. Looks decent. I mean, yeah. I literally just showered, brushed my hair, threw on something. Thoughts on Geto Suguru being possessed by Kenjaku? I thought that was pretty good. I kind of like that. Let's see. One Punch Man Season 3, Part 2 is coming in the next year with the same studio. Do they deserve a second chance? I'm surprised that they did get a second chance. I really am. So the thing is, here's the thing. Because they've been given a second chance, if they fumble again, I think their careers are toast. Do I like gory anime? I'm indifferent. I don't care if there's blood or not. Forcing people would bother watching? Don't know what you're talking about. Read the message before my previous message. I can't go back that far. How did you forget me? I used to date the pretzel guy. I didn't know Pretzel dated anybody. They don't deserve a second chance. Like, here's the thing. The fact that they got a second chance means that, like, they cannot fumble. It has to be flawless. How do I become a Sigma like Patrick Bateman? I don't know. Read my fifth last message. Yeah, not going to happen. You don't think Ghetto possessing Suru is bad writing? I'd have to go back and see what you mean, because, like, I watched season 1 and 2 when it came out, and from what I remember, I had a good time with everything. I didn't have any problems. So, like, for me to, maybe I'd have to go back and see it again. I don't think it was. Yes, I'm still here. One Punch Man was bad, but it had so much stuff holding it back, like the bad fans. Look, bad fans is one thing. The season 3 was bad. Season 3 was bad. How was Christmas? Pretty quiet. I liked it. Do I think Avatar from Nickelodeon is on the same level as top Japanese anime? Yes. Avatar is a absolutely brilliant masterpiece. It's fantastic. I'd have a good time watching paint dry. Okay. Have you ever watched romance anime like Dress Up Darling? I've seen Dress Up Darling. I mean, if you're looking for something similar to Dress Up Darling, My Love Story has a similar kind of vibe. You like Pikachu? All right. Avatar is a banger. I agree. I wouldn't call the fans bad. It was just like, here's the thing. There's bad and good fans in every series, but bad fans did not hold back One Punch Man. The season was genuinely not good. Let's see. I mean, if they release the second part next year, they've already done most of the animation. I saw a post saying it was 2027. But like a lot of the fans of One Punch Man were getting death. Okay, so death threats never okay. I don't care how bad you fumble a series, death threats are ridiculous. Katara is an Avatar baddie. I don't think so. I also don't see baddies. The one with the blue guy. Okay, I'm lost. Which Q I get asked the most about age or relationship? I don't pay attention. I just ignore those questions. Have I watched AOT? Yes, I have. I'm question mark. Guys, don't you know my profile picture to... Okay. Lots of love from India. Thank you. What's good? How you doing, Azores? Do I remember Tompa from Hunter x Hunter? I do. Love from North Korea. How you doing? Hisoka is one of the best antagonists. I don't think he's one of the best antagonists. Now, I do defend Hisoka more than most people do, but to say he's one of the best antagonists I've ever seen, I can't do that. Do I think Spy Family got boring? I've only seen season 1. Death threats are just crazy. They're more than just crazy weird. They're just completely insane. Play devil advocate for Black Setsu. I mean, to be honest, he was just doing he was just trying to save Kaguya. He did what he thought was necessary to save Kaguya. So really, is it? Nah, he's still terrible. Love from India and Pakistan. Thank you. Do I play Doki Doki? I do not. Itachi, the only shinobi who defeated Naruto in Talk no Jutsu. The thing is, Naruto wasn't like a villain going, trying to kill Itachi. He wanted to capture Itachi. Naruto wanted to capture Itachi. Oh, are we talking about the first scene where he gave him the Sharingan, or are we talking about Naruto and Itachi with the pain fight, and Itachi explained like teamwork to him? Plays Devil Advocate. Guys, stop it. I just finished Itachi versus Sasuke. Very nice. That was a good fight. Goku does not win. Love from the Roman Empire. How you doing? He doesn't do power scaling. Indeed, I don't. I'm not down bad for anybody. One Punch Man. I don't do power scaling. Some tips for 18-year-olds. So 18-year-old, you're finishing high school or about to start college. Roughly, you're in that or trades or whatever. I would say before going to university and spending a ton of money, depending on where you are, because like if you're an American, your school costs a fortune. I would say deeply reflect on what career path you're going down, whether you're sure you want to do that, and what education is actually required. Or maybe you don't need to go to university. Maybe you want to do a trade. Maybe you have another route you'd rather pursue. Maybe you have a skill set that you can monetize. So like think through what you're going to do before ending up, thousands of dollars in debt. Go to Europe for university. It is going to be, it might end up being cheaper. I don't know. Tips for a 2-year-old, eat your vegetables. Favorite show? Don't have a favorite show. Bon is racist. I don't really see Bon being racist. Is Saitama a greatly written character? He's a gag character. I mean, he's funny here and there. I don't love him. Love from 1990. Okay, look. 1944 Germany would not love me. The filler subject in university is annoying. The filler subject. Are you talking about like the courses that you have to take that aren't directly pertinent to your degree? I think sometimes they're quite useful. Tips for a 5-year-old: eat your vegetables and go outside. It was about teamwork. Okay, so you're talking about after Itachi and Nagato were revived and they met up with Killer Bee and Naruto. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Let's see. Tompa from Hunter x Hunter. I don't do the power scaling stuff. You have a lot of tips? Okay. Love from the British Empire. Cool. You probably like me a little bit more than the German Empire. Do I like Vocaloid? Not really. Favorite Akatsuki member? Probably going to be... probably Obito. What are your thoughts on Boruto? The anime was not worth it. Probably just read it instead. Zeno, you dummy? Well, then type properly. Zeno, yeah. What about Zeno? I know Vocaloid, yes. Is any Baki character surviving in Hunter x Hunter? That's a power scaling question. I don't get into it. Favorite psychopath side character? I have not seen Psychopaths since season 1 came out. I don't remember a single character's name. I'm just going to be honest with you. Tips for an 8-year-old trans woman? If you're 8 years old, you probably need more time to really kind of explore that. So you like Boruto manga? Just I don't read it. I just talk to the fans. I talk to the fans of Boruto who have compared the two, showing the differences, and it seems like the manga does a substantially better job than the anime. Zeno did nothing wrong. I'm just saying I'm not a Zeno fan. What do you want? I don't want to do the course that my parents are forcing me to do, and I have no way out. Dude, I'm just saying some people have really horrible family circumstances. I don't know your life. I don't know your options, but that just sounds rough. No problem, dude. Favorite yandere girl? I'm not really into yanderes. Why don't you like tsundere? I don't like those either. I don't really care about any of that. Bro, where am I from? I'm Canadian. Please, Tom. Again, I don't do power scaling. What would you do if a strange black man does Baki walk with you? I don't know. Probably just keep walking. How do I get a girl? I'd stop asking me romance questions. Tips for a 12-year-old? Forget. Okay. People who are mean to you in high school, don't worry about them because you'll probably never see them again in your life. So ignore the bullies. Is Griffith a greatly written character? I can't really speak on Griffith that much. I've only seen the anime. The anime doesn't go that far. I know Berserk does a really good job in the manga. I just haven't read it myself. I cannot give a fair critique. So no, I'm not going to do it because you need to understand for a second. If I answer one power scaling question, then that means I have to give everyone else that one fair shot. So no, stop it. Tips for 2-year-olds? No. Are mangas boring? No. What do I think about Europe? The only time I've ever traveled to the east or eastern side of the world was Israel. So I have a very, very narrow perspective of, the Eastern Hemisphere. So I don't know. Bro, nobody knows Tompa. Again, I don't do those questions. What happened if Gojo was Son Goku? Oh, I don't do that. I'm ignoring that. What is 1 + 1? A math question. Is Tsunade a greatly written character? I think she's good. I wouldn't say she's great. Is a manga still any good? It's okay. Not a huge fan. It's fine. Do I think anime should have more multiculturalism? I think it already does. How old are you? Because I'm just 9 years old. You're not. Oh damn. Tips for an 11-year-old. Jesus. Okay, I'm ignoring that. Second Mizukage can get. Okay, more power scaling stuff. Okay, guys, stop it. What do I think about Minecraft? I got bored really fast. Why don't I travel much? Because traveling, expensive. It costs money. And I'm trying to save up for a house. And I'm going to Japan in 2 years. Japan alone is going to be like $6,000. A house is going to cost me like $1 million. So, weren't you asking a power scaling question? Second Mizukage versus Lanshin. Oh, no, you were just making a comment. My bad. 6,000 for me only? Yeah, about $6,000. I hope that works out. It will work out. What do I think about the age of consent? Should probably be, honestly, might even deserve to be higher. Do I know about this anime Jinro? Wolf Brigade, don't know it. Why did I get bored of Minecraft? Because I got bored? Like, it's just, what do you mean, why did I get bored? It's just, I did not have a good time playing it. Very repetitive, mining, and yeah, I had no interest. I mean, I've looked at the mods. I've seen other people play it. I got bored pretty quickly. Bro, just rob a bank. Yeah, great idea. Have I seen Bungo Stray Dogs? Not yet. It's on my list. Perfect Blue is a perfect movie. Not for me. What do I think about the anime about being reincarnated as a slime? Season 1 was good. Season 2 was good. Season 3 was okay. Can I leave? If you want to. How do I rob a bank? You don't. Played Last of Us? I have not. Be asking about thoughts on age of consent. Like, you know what? At least they're asking. To be fair, at least they're asking. Did I know Power from Chainsaw Man was inspired from Eric Cartman? I mean, they're both annoying, but I think Eric Cartman's more annoying. What do I think of Shield Hero? Season 1 was good. Everything else was terrible. I'm just 12 years old, 3 days, 2 months. Okay. Still streaming. This guy is a menace. I am a menace. Thank you. But my phone's battery is still okay. You should try Command Block. Don't know it. Thoughts on family dynamics in Canada? Depends on the family. Did I just see him? I think I just saw something run by. How many 5'2", 100-pound? I'm not fighting women. Have I watched Solo Leveling? Yes, I have, and I enjoyed it. It's a simple series, but it's like fun. I can just sit back, relax, and have a good time. Can I play Skyrim? I already played that game to death. Do I enjoy slice of life? Very much so. You're seeing things? Nah. Something ran by. Menace has free will? Yes. Can I please play Skyrim? No. Bro saw a moose? No. There's no moose here. Why is Baldur's Gate called Baldur's Gate? Because you're literally on a journey to get to Baldur's Gate. I heard that you give advice. That you give advice on what? If you have a chance to choose a power, I really don't care for having any superpowers. Do I enjoy Monopoly as a game? Depends who I'm playing with, but potentially yes. Stormcloak or Imperial. I think I've gone like 60-40. Like most of the time I went Imperial, the other times I went Stormcloak. I found that the gameplay went smoother, or the game was easier playing for the Imperials. But Stormcloak is fun too. Is a Man of Steel a good movie? I didn't love Man of Steel. My sister just okay. Did you meet at Baldur's at the end of Baldur's Gate? No. Israel or Palestine? You're asking the wrong questions. There are fingers behind you. No, there are not. You look like Angelo from JoJo's. I don't see it. It's been a while. How you doing, Luke? Oh, Lucas, you're there. Have you watched yet? Don't know what you're talking about. What's my opinion on Wolf's Rain? Haven't seen it. Let's see. I think I missed something back there. Love from Imperial Japan. How you doing? Yeah. Hello. How you doing, Cole? My friend still didn't give me. Oh, okay. My friend still didn't give back the Makima anime figure. So go get it. Love from Imperial Japan. I already said hi to you. How was Christmas? We just hung out and watched TV. Still go live on TikTok. I do go live on TikTok, but here I only have one device, so I can't. MHA is short for My Hero Academia. I'm aware. Love from Telegram. Cool. I don't have Telegram. Any relation to Derek Jeter? No idea who that is. Love from Kosovo. Don't know where that is, but all right. If you were Joseph Stalin. My goodness, you guys are wild. Love from Communist Russia. How you doing? Would it be okay if you're... Okay, it's the big head guy. Love from New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, China. Okay, how you doing? What title for my manga is better? Superhumans Play Baseball or Supernatural Rehab? Those don't sound similar at all. Who are worse, on my opinion? People who eat or... Papa, do I have to, like, ban you, dude? Okay, lost track of when you go back home on Saturday. Well, Friday night, Saturday. I'm almost done with Fishman Island. Very nice. Do I know about Hero Academia? Indeed, I do. What would you do if you saw Bulma sleeping on my bed? I'd probably wake up because she's fiction. Will you be partying on New Year? No, I don't like parties. That's a shame. You should put it on my list. It's a slow burn, but very emotional. I just don't have time for more series right now. Do Chinese people have similar faces than you? What is wrong with you, dude? Thoughts on jogging or road work? I mean, if you like to jog, go jog. Kendrick or Drake, I don't listen to either of them. Would I rather be the Austrian painter or be given the burden of Peter Parker? Are you really saying be Hitler or Spider-Man? Dude, my goodness. Do I have mods? They're not here right now. Favorite character in Hero Academia, Mirio. Can I make it? Okay, you are timed out. My goodness. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite series. Make me mod? Absolutely not. Thoughts on Erica Kirk's grief? Don't really care. My manga's almost done. Just need a title. Okay. Surprised you didn't think of a title first. Soulless fiction, exactly. Love from Halloween Party. Okay. Opinion on Naruto and Kurama relationship. Okay. Naruto and Kurama's relationship, I actually really love the whole development from it because initially Kurama just hates Naruto and wants to escape him and probably and kill him off because he does not want anything to do with Naruto at the start of the series. He just hates being imprisoned in his body. And by the end of it, they're best buds. I think that's great. Let's see. Are you watching anime right now? Not this second, but when I get home, yes. Demon Slayer, I have not seen the movie. Favorite character, Guillaume. why is Mirio your favorite character in Hero Academia? Because I love everything about him, from his lighthearted humor to his heroism to his confidence to his encouragement to the way he acts as a hero. His fights are incredible. His outfit is awesome. I've actually cosplayed him before. Just I enjoy every aspect of him, and he is a perfect balance of someone who is like, to me, he's like an ideal hero. Have I watched Gachakuda? I haven't seen the last episode, but yes. Do I think Sakura deserves the hate she receives? Absolutely not. Derek, will your feet shrink by? No. Will your face be smaller anytime? No. Favorite dictator? I don't have a favorite dictator. Which of these two bad opinions do I choose? Dictatorship or monarchy? Probably monarchy over dictatorship. Black Clover's coming back. Indeed, it is. Which of these two bad options? I already answered that one. Mihawk paints his sword. He does not. Mirio should have been the main character. Like, here's the thing. I am fine with Deku being the MC. Do I think Mirio, from a pragmatic standpoint, was the better choice? Probably. Do you hate Darling in the Franxx? I dropped Darling in the Franxx right away. Have I seen Paranoia Agent? I have not yet. Thoughts on how they changed Sakura in the anime compared to the manga? She wasn't unreasonably mean to Naruto in the manga. I don't remember the manga all that well, and I've rewatched the anime many times, so I probably need a refresher. Black Clover or JoJo's? Black Clover. I know, hot take, whatever. Darling in the Franxx's Buns? I did not like it. Do I watch romance? All the time. Would I want to be the Austrian? No. I look to. If I was no, I don't want to. No. Rock Lee is better than Naruto. I also like Rock Lee more than Naruto. One point in history you'd like to visit if you had the chance to. You know what? Maybe visiting Galileo when he challenged when Galileo challenged the views of the church that the Earth is not the center of the solar system. Yeah, love from Mao Zedong's China. Cool. JoJo or One Piece? One Piece. Do I think healthcare should be free? Absolutely. Give us dark humor. I don't really have any jokes lined up. Jay, I'm going to have to time you out because there's no spam allowed here. I think we should have got a spin-off of Naruto and character alive during Naruto. Don't know. I mean, I don't know if we need a spin-off. What do I feel? What do I feel as I watch romance? Relaxed. I feel relaxed. Gotobun was crazy. My first Japan-related thing I've ever seen. I don't know what Gotobun is. What do I say about China? Never been. Is Jimmy Neutron peak? Jimmy Neutron is awesome. Rest in peace, Sheen. Hey, it's me, Goku. How you doing, Goku? Hey, come on, Otaku. Jay was just saying hello. Okay. MHA daughter or solo leveling son? Both are good series. So either. I think more people should have been revived. More people should have been revived. No. Kakashi spinoff? I don't think we need a Kakashi spinoff. We already got enough Kakashi. If you had to choose, what was morally good? Australian Painter or Griffith? Probably Griffith. Let's see. Sasuke in Shippuden or Boruto? I actually prefer current Sasuke, so Boruto. CSM son or JJK daughter? I like both those series, so again, either or. You can literally pick for me. Top 5 waifus. I don't have any waifus. Okay, Makima simps. Again, now you lost me. I don't do the simping stuff. Do you think Mirio would have been a better candidate for One for All? Objectively, yes. I do think start of series, yes. Do I hate any anime? I think hating is a waste of time. There's series that I think are really not worth it. Rent a Girlfriend, Detective Conan, stuff like that. JoJo or MHA? MHA. We all going to Japan and heading for the red light district. You have fun. I'm not going. Which person from history do I despise the most? Let's go with the Austrian Painter. Favorite sport? Weightlifting, I guess. Or martial arts if you don't want to count weightlifting. Have I ever had a dream where you would wish you could do where you wish you could do anything? No. Fubuki Genos on God? Okay. All right. Tatsumaki looks like a child. I would agree. Marvel is better than anime. I mean, the MCU. Then I would say no. Bro, I'm lost. JoJo or Death Note? Then JoJo's. Sukuna versus Dabura. Full. I don't do power scaling. I think Stars and Stripes with death was awful. I thought it was a good death. I think it was unfortunate that she was such a great character. We didn't get to see her for very long. It was like 2 episodes. Do I like how they depict the Austrian painter in Monster? I know it's not him, but still funny. I either have not gotten there yet or I forgot. Favorite bald guy? Who do I have a favorite bald guy? I don't know if I have a favorite. Maybe Krillin. Maybe Krillin. Would I ever visit Germany in 1944? No. Top 5 black people? I don't know. I don't know. Finally, JoJo win. Your opinion? I mean, yeah, I like JoJo's. Have I watched Breaking Bad? Not really. Guys, let's just ask him about more stupid questions. I prefer the anime questions. This is an anime chat, and it doesn't have to be Q&A style. We could just talk about stuff. It doesn't all have to be Q&A. Best anime food? Probably Food Wars. Realistically, can you shout out my channel? No, because why would I don't shout out channels for no reasons. For no reason. Okay, would you punch the painter if he appears in front of you? Sure. Real Monster or Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. What a gem that was. But if we're comparing Monster, if we're comparing Foster to Monster, I'm choosing Monster. Thoughts on USA sending 200 billion to Israel? That's wild to me. Completely wild. If you were to defend yourself against an intruder, what kind of medieval weapon would I use? Medieval. Maybe like a spear. Something like a spear. Thoughts on the anime S. Cryed? Haven't seen it. Foster's Home. Holy throwback. Yeah, I know, right? Of real monsters. So, I'm choosing between but the thing is, you didn't specify what real monsters. Like, the only real monsters there are in the world are people. Have I ever played D&D? All the time. Use the lance? I'm fine with a lance, too. Holy guacamole? I do like guacamole. If you had a chance to ask the author of any manga, who would I pick? Honestly, you know what? I saw a question in one of my videos a few days ago about they would ask Stan Lee if they were ultimately satisfied with their work before they passed away. I think that was a pretty good call. Do I get fed up with the new upcoming generation? I don't get fed up with the generation. I get fed up with individual people. Can we play a D&D game right now? Unfortunately, no. Real Monster is in older American cartoons. Don't know it. Can I take down the Cosmic Arrow? I could, yes. Favorite show? I don't have a favorite show. Do I think Kusumi Miwa from JJK? I don't remember who that is. I actually just don't remember who that is. I'll ask Kishimoto about the ending. All right. Where did the treadmill go? We're not at home, so it'll be back on the weekend. Is the live on Twitch as well? No, the Twitch lives are only for video games. The conversational live streams are YouTube and sometimes TikTok. We're just not we're not at home right now. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. I don't get it. Do I watch? Stop it. Stop it. I know I'm reading fast, but stop it. Shigechi dying was petty. I forget who she. Oh, was it petty though? I don't know. Favorite Goofy Pizza Man? I don't know any Goofy Pizza Men. He doesn't know about SCPs. Asked him before. How many countries are there in the world? Was it like 180 something? I actually don't remember how many. It was 100. I think it was 180 something. Please name. I'm not having a son. The kid from JoJo's Part 4. The kid. Oh, I remember that. I remember. Okay. Now I know exactly who you're talking about. I didn't like him. I like his stand, but I kind of felt bad and not bad at the same time. I had mixed feelings. Thoughts on Porco Rosso by Ghibli? I have not seen that one. Name me a country starting with the letter Y. Why are you guys? What's with the geography questions? This is an anime chat. How did this get to geography? Did I think Free Run is badly? I thought it was fantastic. Free Run is fantastic. Why the hell did Soul Leveling win Anime of the Year? Not even anime. The reward should have gone to Free Run. Here's the thing. I like both. I prefer Free Run, but I'm not mad. You read JJK sequel? I'm not reading JJK. I'm only watching it. Is there any specific anime you liked growing up? Digimon, Beyblade, Zatch Bell, Metabots. Name a popular SCP. Don't know what that stands for. Have I watched Mid Leveling? I like Solo Leveling. Answer the damn geography question. We need to increase your random intelligence. But I'm trying to keep chat somewhat in order. The more off. Like yesterday, live stream went so off the rails that it was deterring people away because it was so off topic. Is Deku really giving vibes to someone who works at McDonald's? No. Name a popular. Get out of here. By the way, do I think about AI art? I think using AI to help stimulate further ideas is fine, but using AI to replace human done work is not okay. I think you can use AI to create ideas, but then you have to use that to build onto something else. Or you can use it to build on something that you've already done. But like you can't just be like, have the AI do all the work and then just submit that. Damn, chat's moving. What has your journey with anime been like? I don't see it as a journey. I just see it as like, I don't know what you mean, because to me, I just enjoy it on the side. I just watch anime for fun on the side. It's not some big revolutionary thing in my life. It's just fun. Who's the protagonist of Pokemon, Pikachu, or Ash Ketchum? I would say Ash. Guys, is SCP good? Have you played Summertime Saga? Nope, don't know it. Who's the best vigilante? I don't really have a favorite vigilante. Do I like Dragon Ball? I do like Dragon Ball, depending on which part of the series we're talking about. Why do you not dual stream YouTube and Twitch? Is it worse? Yes, because my Twitch streams are for gaming. I dual stream YouTube and TikTok when I'm at home, but I'm not at home. Do I know Uma Musume? I don't play it. Do I like Lana Del Rey? Don't listen to her. What's no favorite vigilante? Batman is not my favorite. I look. Do I like Batman? Kind of. I enjoy the Dark Knight trilogy, but I'm not like a Batman fan. Are you watching Ash? Are you watching the Ash Pokemon or the girl Pokemon? I'm watching the Ash Pokemon right now. I can't believe you have been watching anime since 1994. Indeed. Both of those guys both the painter and Stalin can go to hell. Got any color socks on today? Nope. Just white. Just white. Do I know any Limbus company? Nope. I can't. Let's see. Should Natsu have fought Acnologia by himself? I do not think so. Favorite president? I don't really have a favorite president. Yeah, I don't have a favorite president. Have you seen the new MHA Vigilante? I have not. I still have to catch up. Do I know the SCTV? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Favorite race? From what anime? Show us the back of my head? Why? Do I watch romance? All the time. Let's see. I want Shigechi to lose but his death was not getting help by them girls or anyone. Yeah, so, his death was kind of sad. His death was really sad. Do I understand? No, I don't know what SCP is. I already answered you. Did I like the second Joker movie? I haven't seen the second Joker movie. Oh, secure, contain, protect? Okay. So what about SCP? Real life is peak. Haven't seen it, bro. Want to laugh so bad? I'm not laughing. Nothing I'm seeing is funny. I want to have a relationship with my maid. You don't. Favorite model? I don't have a favorite model. What are you talking about? Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Favorite number? Probably 6. Stop with the SCPs? Yeah, I wish they would stop. Favorite race from Dragon Ball? Maybe Namekian? Maybe Namekian. How many languages can I speak? Just the one. Favorite drug? I don't really take it. I mean, I take a multivitamin. No, 6. Have a relationship with food, not whipping. Yes. What is Man of Steel about? It's a Superman movie. Favorite meme? I don't look at memes. Do you think Eren was wrong for wanting to wipe out the world? For wanting to, he felt like he needed to. Eren didn't want to, Eren did not want to wipe out the entire human population. He felt that was the only option because if he didn't, his homeland would be destroyed. And all of his friends would die. Are your vitamins dinosaur shaped? No. I am the best and I am here. Okay. Would I eat or drink? I do both. If I could make a sequel to any manga, You know what? I would just wait, a sequel. So not like a continuation, a sequel. Uh Maybe Snow White with red hair because it kind of ended in the middle of nowhere. The SCP Foundation is a fan-based universe of unexplainable objects that have mystical. Oh, so nonsense. Got it. Favorite Facebook meme. I don't use my Facebook outside of Messenger. Most spammed meme in chat. I don't know because most people don't spam memes. The number meme. Let's see. Favorite tweet. I don't have a Twitter. Why do I like the Nameks more than the Saiyans? Why do you like the Saiyans more than the Nameks? Is it because they can go Super Saiyan? Is that it? Do I watch Berserk? I've watched everything Berserk has released to date. Favorite fandom? I don't have a favorite fandom. I am the best. No, you're not. Favorite grandparent? Most of my grandparents are actually. I only have one grandparent left, and she's not even real. Actually, I can't really answer. My grandparent situation is kind of weird. Is it okay for 6-0 for you to be furry? If you want to be furry, go ahead. Favorite age for what? Do I like Rohan? Yeah, I like Rohan. Favorite fandom? There is none. Is your brother single? Dude, you're weird. Yeah, favorite Gacha Kuda character is the receptionist. I'm leaving your live. See you later, Josh. Favorite. Okay, guys. I'm timing out the. Okay, no, you're spamming my chat over and over again. I'm timing you out. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Timing you all out. Yeah, I'm timing out everybody who is not behaving. Every single one. Okay. Can I become a mod? No. Favorite child? I don't have a child. Let's see. Should I ask the nerdy girl out on a date? Do what you want. Don't ask me for dating advice. Best villain in Digimon. Oh, any specific part of Digimon or just across all of Digimon? Is Canada expensive? Depends where you live in Canada. Is JJK a great series? I think it's pretty good. And to be fair, I have not seen Digimon, Time Stranger, or Beat Break. Should I tap my class? Can you just stop? Can you just stop? I was hoping you would not say across because I have not. Oh no. Man. Oh man. Because Digimon season 1 and I think it's going to be between Digimon season 1 and 2 because you have Puppetmon, you have what was the big clown guy with the daggers? And then you had what was it? Devimon? The Devilmon? Oh my goodness. I can picture him. Myotis. It might have been Myotis. It might be Myotis. My pick might be Myotismon. My pick might be Myotismon. I think I'm going with my. You know what? I'm locking in Myotismon. Yeah, I'm locking in Myotismon. God damn. Clown. Yeah. So yeah, but I do not like Petamon more than Myotismon. It's going to Myotismon. Yeah, I'm going with Myotis. Like, I was just I was trying to remember like all the original villains from like the first series, but yeah, it's Myotismon. How are you in school? Depends when. Is Dandadan really that strange? It's not that strange. It's different. It's kind of weird, but it's not the weirdest thing I've seen. Myotismon in all of his forms are Myotismon. Honestly, if I had the free time, I would rewatch it. So I'm not reading out your math memes. Pelina, White Strake Wood. Okay. Dandadan is mid. I dropped it after season 1. How were you like in high school? Not good. Do I agree with Tenma that all lives are equal? Yes. JoJo's and other anime are way more bizarre. I mean, JoJo's is pretty bizarre, which is kind of the whole point. Yeah, we don't talk about shows like that here. We don't talk about that here. So just don't. Also, my phone is nearly dead, but it's okay for now. Just a heads up, the stream will not be much longer. The stream's not going to be much longer. Okay, I'm going to have to time you out, Forsen, because I've asked you to stop, and you're just repeating the same meme over and over again. The girl that forgot her glasses. I like that anime. It's a good one. Do I get bullied a lot in school? In high school, sure. One Punch Man season 3 is trash. I wouldn't disagree. No, guys, I have been live for 60 for 3 hours and 4 minutes. So I think I'm good. What is your favorite MHA villain? Then are we? I'm going to say Stain. If we're not counting Stain, you see more as like an anti here. Yeah, you know what? Stain murdered people. Yeah, he was a serial killer. So yeah, Stain. Who do I think about Ice Spice? You mean from JoJo's? I don't know. Let's see. What about Naruto? I like Naruto. Was Historia and Ymir lesbians in AOT? Not to my knowledge. Do I watch Silent Voice? That's another great movie. Why are you... Okay, ignoring that. Really, 3 hours feels like 10 minutes. Nope, I have been live for over 3 hours. So you can imagine why I'm a little bit burnt out. Like, I'm kind of cooked at this point. Like, my voice is tired. My patience is kind of dwindled. Because every stream I have to deal with spam and nonsense. So by the end of it, I'm kind of fatigued. Would I rather be trained by Gojo or Takashi? You meant Kakashi? Kakashi. Are you going to game? I don't have any gaming setup here, so no. What do I think about Toga's origin story? Toga's origin story. I think it was pretty good. I liked her origin story. It was sad, and I wouldn't say the most relatable, but kind of relatable in a weird sense. You're going to be on Discord? I mean, I'll check in on Discord. I'm not going to be sitting on my phone, but like I'll check messages. What's the best present? I don't get Christmas presents. Just spoke to some regular people to do no, I'm not making random people moderators. Do you yeah, I'm from Canada. Before you go, I'm not leaving just yet. Just a heads up. Thoughts on Saga of Tanya the Evil? Haven't seen it. What do I do in my free time? I have no free time. I mean, I have very little free time because when I'm not doing this, I go to the gym. I even watch anime with chat in Discord. And when I'm watching anime, I'm usually working on the side and I'm streaming 4 to 5 hours a day. I see my friends at the end of the day. Would I rather reincarnate as a random hollow or a random chimera? Probably chimera. Going out, I sub, thank you. Tips to hide 180 pounds of chicken, give it to me. I just got it for Xmas and I haven't seen it either. Nice. What kind of life are you going to live if I was transported into an anime like Frieren? Would I become a farmer or something else? In a world like Frieren, I'm probably going to do one of two things. I'd either be an adventurer or I would be maybe like a blacksmith. Maybe a blacksmith. This is a good anime. You should watch Peter Grill and the Philosopher. Sakura, solo Sakura. Yeah, Sakura, definitely solo Sakura. 100%. For sure. Sakura stands no chance. Are your friends content creators too? Most of them are not. Very, very few of them. I heard that there are a lot of Indians in Canada. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of everyone. Indians, Chinese, African American, Africans, Israelis, kind of mixed bag. Would I go to Epstein Island? No. A favorite Harry Potter movie? Probably Prisoner of Azkaban or Deathly Hallows. I think probably Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah. Let's see. Some meat made bad apple, but well, okay. Can we move on from Epstein, please? Like, it's just so. Can we not? Like, can we just not? Watch Lookism at some point, not right now. It's not at the top of the list. Justice for John, he should eat more. He would eat more, but he has no appetite and is allergic to most things. Would I rather have one for all or a Sharingan? Probably Sharingan. Why did I laugh when seeing Peter Grill? I don't even know what that's a reference to. Tell the YouTube IDs of your friends. The only YouTuber friend that I have is actually he's in the Discord. Haggard Vibes, on YouTube I think it's Samuel Vibes. That's really the only YouTuber friend that I have. Whisper Away was really good romance. Yeah, it was. Wasn't you mean Whisker Away? You mean Whisker Away? And how's my day? Pretty good. Would I have Shanks hockey or Luffy's hockey? Currently, Shanks, probably. I'm 34. Do I prefer Family Guy or South Park? South Park. I don't like Family Guy. To be fair, I also don't watch much South Park, but if I have to pick between the two, I'll pick South Park. Yeah, Whisker Away was a good movie. It was a good movie. Did you watch it because I recommended it? Because I do recommend that movie sometimes. It is a less talked about romance. Would you like to do vlogs? So we're starting a gym channel. In 2 months, we're starting a gym channel. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And we're also going to have a separate Discord for the fitness content because fitness is what I do is what I've been doing for a living for a long, long time. So I take that stuff very, very seriously. So if we're going to talk fitness, it's going to be like this content is for fitness stuff. I never heard nobody say they don't like Family Guy. It's so funny. It's like childish, outdated humor. Favorite gym exercise for legs. So we're talking legs. Do you mean quads, hamstrings, glutes, adductors, abductors, calves? Like what part of the legs? How many members do I have on Discord? About 188. Though I'll admit though, a lot of them aren't very chatty because they all have they're all doing the bystander effect where they want someone else to start the conversation. So the bystander effect is when you won't do something because you think someone else is going to do it, so no one ends up doing anything. If you start chatting, people will respond to you. I love your filter challenges. Thank you. I'm trying to come up with more because we've beaten most of the filters. Where have I been most proud? Probably the lats, because my strongest areas genetically are probably my shoulders and traps, but they just grow. So the back I actually worked for. Would I rather Shanks' hockey or a lamb shank lunch? The lunch. What exercise should I do to build triceps? So I would recommend two tricep movements, one where your humerus is locked in place and one where there's a bit more movement. So you could do like a tricep extension variation and a JM press and you'd be pretty set. Have you seen the comments of your most popular short, the Vegeta one? Because the comments are I'm pretty sure the most popular videos I've done are one of two: the Vegito Sword Art Online video or the Blackbeard video, one of those two. And yeah, a lot of them are weird. Is Griffith worse than Epstein? I think Epstein's probably worse. What exercise would I recommend for people with naturally small traps? So here's the thing. If you're a beginner in general, just get your back stronger and your traps will grow. If you already have like a decent build, but your traps are kind of lacking behind, you could do Kelso shrugs. So it kind of depends on where you're at. If you're just a skinny guy and you're trying to focus on your traps, you're focused on the wrong thing. Just get everything bigger. But if you're already further along and you just want to give more focus to the traps, then yeah, Kelso shrug. When have I been the most proud of? When? Then I think I looked my best a few months ago because my body fat percentage was like probably like 4 or 5% lower than it is now. But we're leaning out. We're actually going to aim to get the leanest we've ever gone. So we'll see in a few months. That might change. We're going to try and get to like around 10% or so. So it's going to be soon, I think. Like, I know I can get there. Like, losing fat's not complicated. Why would you start a fitness channel in 2 months instead of now? Because 2 reasons. I'm planning on making content more directed towards the average person at home who's not a bodybuilder, who's just trying to be healthier and take better care of themselves. I need a space where I could film that. I'll still do gym content, but I want to do a lot of content in my apartment. My current apartment is not a good setup for that. My new place is a lot better. So in 2 months when I move, I will start that channel. Do I have any bulking tips? Don't bulk aggressively. So if you think dirty bulking is going to make things go faster and better, you're wrong. You're just going to get fat and you're going to have to spend more time in a cutting phase than you would otherwise need to. So do not bulk aggressively. As for what foods, it really depends. Like, there's no foods that you objectively need. Some people have appetite issues and might have certain allergies. So like, it kind of depends on your specific circumstances. Massa make America straight again? No. If you're anti-gender, if you're anti like gay, bi, whatever, then you're not welcome here. Is your lease ending, or have I found a better? So I have negotiated with my landlord to end my lease early. I am upgrading to a much better place. What do I think? What do I think about the Forest of? Oh, you mean Forest of Fireflies? I don't know that one. I know Grave of Fireflies, which was really good. Name a character who can beat Zeno. Anyone who punches him without him seeing. Do I support? Yes, I support everybody. Your gender and religion mean not like don't matter to me. You can live your life however you so wish. Like your lifestyle does not affect my lifestyle. So who am I to judge? Like just live your life. Kira was a good guy. No, no. Are you patriotic? Not really. When? Like, have you been the most proud of my like which? Exactly. I'm saying now. Yeah, I'm saying now. Well, a few months ago, but it will be even better in a few months. Do I support furries? Again, do what you want with your life. It's not my business. What's better, My Hero Academia or Dragon Ball? Which part of Dragon Ball? Do I like Hero Academia more than Super? Yes. Daima? Yes. Z? Might have to, You don't know. I'm into the. No, I do not know Forest of Fireflies. I know the only one I know is Grave of Fireflies. There's a lot of series I haven't seen. Let's see, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, so like, again, depends which part of Dragon Ball we're comparing. The Wired is futuristic, global communication network life and advanced internet where people connect. Okay. How many subscribers would you like to have gained by the end of next year? I'm not paying attention to subscriber count. I think like you have the wrong mentality. If you focus on making better content, your subscribers will grow. If you focus on the subs, you're focused on the wrong thing. So if I just focus on doing better, then I'm naturally going to have more subs. So I'm not chasing a specific subscriber count. Also, your subscriber count does not affect your income. Like you can be a smaller channel with more views than a bigger channel with a lot of subs who don't watch their content. Your favorite protagonist in the big three. So Naruto, Luffy, Ichigo. Then if we're talking about their personality, then Naruto. If we're talking their writing, then Luffy. You have like 20 audience, but 54 likes. But how? Because we have been live for over 3 hours. We've had everywhere from 10 people in chat up to 50 people in chat. Do you support the theory that Light becomes a Shinigami after death? I'm pretty sure he did, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. Do Zhao now? Yes, I know Hasbin Hotel. Favorite protagonist in the big three? Already answered that. It's the anime that has a guy that disappears when he touches a human. Don't know that one. But yeah, Hasbin Hotel, really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next season eventually. Well, it'll probably be a while though. I imagine it'll be a year till we get the next season or two. Where was that state? I don't think it happened during the main series. I think there was like another. I think there was a sequel or something where you see it. Maybe. Damn, my phone's almost dead. How you doing, AJ? You ever watched Evangelion? I tried to, wasn't my thing. Favorite noodles? I'm really open to noodles, man. I like all kinds of noodles. I don't think I have a favorite. Is this my new bread and butter? If you mean income, then yes. Otherwise, I do like bread and butter. Alistair, okay, I'm definitely Team Alistair. Hard Team Alistair. What would you do if time stopped for the day? Well, then I can't move because if time stopped, I can't move. How many people's names can you remember who frequently show up in your stream? Not many. Like, not much into the double digits. Have I seen JJK? Yes. What do I expect for season 3? My standards are reasonably like I'm expecting at least an 8.5 on 10 series. Like it should be pretty good. In the light novel, Kira did good after death in JoJo's. Kira. Oh, okay. You're talking about a different series. I'm back today. Welcome back. Have I seen Parasite multiple times? So you remember profiles. The thing is, most of your profile pictures are either just letters or pictures I can hardly see. There's very, 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 very few people whose names I can remember. Can you give me a shout out? But why? What's your expertise? Being a bully or getting bullied? Why would you be an expert in either? What is one niche power you can think of that you would have? You're forcing me to take a power when I say I don't want a power. Give me a fridge that refills itself. Okay. Who's better, modern masculinity who's a better representation of modern masculinity? Kusakabe from Chainsaw Man or Nanami from JJK? I forgot who I forgot who Kusakabe is, but I remember who Nanami is. So I do like Nanami though. I'm hyped for Thousand Year Blood War, so am I. I'm looking forward to it. I thought I was timed out. You were. Please give me a shout out. But why? This J again? I know. What's worse, getting bullied or getting ignored? Depends on the context, I believe. I would rather people leave me alone. I'll take the getting bullied. Have I watched Bubble? No, I have not. Seth Curry? No, I don't think I look like Seth Curry. Do I think Frieren deserved to pass the final exam? I mean, from a skill standpoint, yes. From a skill standpoint, yes. But we knew, like, she knew she was not going to pass. Is ending soon because I'm tired. I'm going to lay down and maybe sleep. That's fine. We are ending soon. My phone is literally about to die. Hype for Thousand Year Blood War? Yes. If I still hate Mushoku Tensei, so here's the thing. I don't hate Mushoku Tensei. I hate Rudius. I don't have an issue with the series outside of that. Invincible, I have not really seen much of. So, like, I don't care that Mushoku Tensei is a good series outside of that. Do you hate forgetting certain animes and plots? I do wish I could remember certain things better. There are some things I am incredibly skilled at remembering, some things that I am just atrocious at. Names are just one of those things. You're going to go. See you later, AJ. Do I know Sam Sulek? Yes, I do. When's the next stream? Tomorrow morning around 8:30 Eastern because I'm going to Costco around 10. I only know the one language. If you've been to Nokia, you could... If you've been on Nokia, you could be alive for a month. I'll pass. Your opinion on roids? I would say if you're going to go down that route, then one or both of these criteria must be met. One, it must be like your livelihood must depend on it. So you're trying to be a professional bodybuilder or a strongman or something where it is not necessarily required, but it's kind of like the norm to an extent. And that is your income. That is your job. And two, you have spent many, 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 many years building up pretty much most, if not all, of your natural potential. So in order to continue to progress beyond that point, you would need some kind of assistance. Yes, I am very, very, very good at remembering numbers. I am obscenely good at remembering numbers, but names, forget it. Gojo or Makima? Gojo. Should be the beta agonist considered roid? So, like, here's the thing. The ones who decide, like, a legal substance from a banned substance in professional competition, is the federations. They decide what is legal or not. So, you could argue that certain, like, I'm just blanking on the word, that certain, it'll come back to me, that certain things are, that they should be legal, and some clearly shouldn't be. Some certain substances should be legal, but again, that's not my place. I have no say in that. How to make creative powers of your characters? The thing is, it doesn't have to be something that's completely unheard of. You can take inspiration from another series you've already seen and then just tweak it. You can modify it. How many series have magic as a power system, but then they modify it in some distinctive way? Do we think Nanami has great character writing? I wouldn't say great because we really don't have that much content for Nanami. I'd say it's good. He's good. If you were to write Mushoku Tensei, then how would I change Rudius' character? I would just make him not a pedophile. That's it. Just don't make him a pedophile. Don't make him into kids. Which character would I bring back with Edo Tensei to change the war? To change the war? Well, they couldn't bring back Jiraiya, right? Because his body was at the bottom. I mean, if you could bring back Jiraiya, I'd probably do that. You need to go out? Go on out. Okay. If you were to write Mushoku Tensei, I already answered that one. Is your height 5'9"? Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I need to get a cookie for the dog because whenever they go out, they want a cookie. There we go. Got a cookie. Just leave that there for him so when he comes in, he can get his snack. Have I seen Invincible? I have not. Is chat dead? It's quieting down, but we're also nearing the end of the stream, so I don't mind if there's less people. Like, I don't mind if there's 10 people, 20 people, 50 people. I make do with whatever's here. If you were able to revive one character in Chainsaw Man, I really don't care that much about those who have died in Chainsaw Man. Do I have, Reese, I guess. Do I have good connections with my family members? My family is absolutely ginormous. Why didn't they just reanimate Shisui? Couldn't tell you. What if Sasuke never helped in the war? They would be dead because without Sasuke they couldn't seal Kaguya. Chainsaw Man is good, I would agree. What does this have to do with Stranger Things? I'm not talking about Stranger Things. I also don't watch Stranger Things. Why you choose between Naruto or One Piece? The anime Naruto, the story One Piece. How many siblings do I remember having? I don't know how many I do have because I have a lot. You seem taller than 5'9". It's camera angles. I'm not that tall. To be completely honest, these new anime are garbage. What do you like? Again, that's a really generic, broad statement with no real context or depth. So, like, I feel like that's a ridiculous statement, as there's good and bad series at all times. Why do you have so many lights on instead of the chandelier? You mean the chandelier in a completely different room? That's not in the we weren't even in that room. Explain Nanami's curse technique. I forgot what it was. Wasn't it he had like that weapon wrapped in something? I don't remember what his curse technique was. Pats, I'm not going out with you. Yeah, you guys really need to stop trying to ask me out. You really have to give it up. I wish Naruto ended with Madara. I feel the same way, but I also would need to think about how I would approach writing that. Do I love lollies? No. How you doing, Malet? I mean, kids. You love kids. You need to be on a watch list, buddy. You need to be on a watch list. Do I feel taller or shorter in general compared to random people? I'm a short person, but I don't care. Height never bothered me anyway. Nanami's curse technique is ratio. Okay, I completely forgot about his curse technique. Is Attack on Titan or solo leveling? For entertainment value, solo leveling. For writing, I haven't read solo leveling, so I'm going to say AOT there. Would I convert it? No. No. I just said I'm 5'9". I'm just average height, dude. I'm just a regular guy. 5'9" is definitely not short. In my social group, amongst my friends, amongst the people I spend time with, I'm one of the shorter people. Who do I like, Nanami or Makima? Nanami. I don't really like Makima. 100, yeah, exactly. 175 centimeters. Do I watch Gachakuda? Yes. I haven't seen the last episode though. Do I watch Goblin Slayer? Is kind of I don't think it's creepy. I like Goblin Slayer. Kaguya happening was the setup of the Boruto series. So, I mean, yes, because the whole Otsutsuki thing is, Boruto. But I wish they could have executed that differently. I don't mean erase the Otsutsuki permanently. I just wish that Madara was the final big bad for Naruto. What do I think of Mushoku Tensei? I can't deal with Rudia, so I dropped it. Have I watched Avatar? I have not watched Avatar. I don't think Kishimoto was setting up anything. I don't know. Can't say. I've seen pictures of him saying these things, but I never actually checked the sources, so I don't know if they're valid or not. To what extent does fashion function as an ontological assertion of selfhood? Okay, I'm just going to move on. What do I think of the metric system? I don't really care. I use kilos, I use pounds, I use centimeters, I use everything. I use all of it. Was I satisfied by the ending of AOT? I was fine with it. I don't have any complaints. I don't have any real complaints. And as for the whole metric system thing, I work with people all over the world, so you gotta adapt. Do I think Eren Yeager deserves to die? I mean, yeah. I feel bad for. I can empathize. Have I watched Pacific Rim? Yes, I enjoyed Pacific Rim. Do I have any friends who are from the Eastern Europe and are struggling to speak English? No. All of my friends are pretty fluent in English because, well, I only speak English. So if they didn't speak English, it'd be kind of hard to talk to them. I've had friends from various parts of the world. Especially when I used to game, especially when I used to play games, like MMOs and stuff, you would meet people from all over. What is the greatest anime fight? Amazing Karga? I don't know. Because you're picking from every series, so I don't know. If you pick one series or one or two series, I could probably pick something. My speed is 50 miles an hour for what? Driving? Why do you choose between Tupac? I don't listen to Tupac or Eminem. Do I like Godzilla? I like Godzilla. Yeah. Godzilla minus one, Mecha Godzilla, even Godzilla 98. You got any friends from Australia? Not that I have seen in a very long time. Friends that have identical names to anime characters. I have a friend named Storm, so he sounds like an X-Men. Do I think Akamega Kill is good? Yeah, I do. I do think it's good. Are they fluent in English because they are in North America, or were they forced to accommodate? Just about every single person that I currently talk to was born in North America. I do, or spent their entire life in North America. Have I heard Undertale? I've never played it though. I like the Delta. No, I haven't heard the themes. No, like I've never heard the themes. No. And GPUs are getting cooked soon. How's battery? Battery's at 5%. So I'm gonna in 2%. I'm heading off. Do I agree that Gear 5 is perfect representation of Luffy? Yes. Have I watched Harry Potter movies? Yep, seen every single one. Well, I've seen, unless there's some like spin-off or something, I've seen everything from Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone until, Deathly Hallows Part 2. Seen them all. I answered that one. Do I like trading or trading? So trading what? I don't do power scaling. Guys, I'm ignoring the weird comments. What do I prefer? A story with depth or just a simple, overpowered protagonist, not so much? The first one. Hope you're having a good day. Rewatching Fate Zero, some great choreography. Yes, Fate does have some good choreographed fights. When it comes to choreography, it's not going to be my top pick. It's still a good pick. What's so addicting about One Piece? It's so long. The thing is, you're looking at it the wrong way. You're looking at it the wrong way. You're looking at it like this one big thing that you have to consume in one shot. You don't. It is a journey. It is something that you don't have. There's no need to rush it. You can watch it at your own pace. You want to watch an episode a day, a few episodes a week, one episode a month, whatever it is. It's just a long adventure. And it's a good adventure. It's a lot of fun. It's very expansive. There's a lot going on. What do I think about Black Clover? It's a great series. Favorite movie? Infinity War, Freedom Writers, probably. I don't catch you before. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. What job you'll be good at but hate to do? Maybe a teacher or something. AOT, Full Metal Alchemist is better and wise. Oh, Full Metal. Full Metal. I like everything about Full Metal more than AOT. Every single thing. From the characters to the story to the world building to the action scenes to the music to the animation, the character development, every single aspect. Full Metal is a 10 on 10 for me. When was the last time I cried? Yesterday, because I rewatched Endgame and I Am Iron Man. What is your favorite anime movie? Probably Kizuna, I guess. I love Bad People. Bad Apples. Okay. Favorite antiperspirant? Don't have one. You should charge your device. I'm going to head off in 1%. Actually, I'm at 3%. So I'll say 5 more comments and I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, let's see what's up. Sword Art or Inuyasha. I don't like either, but I will choose Sword Art. Getting a haircut in like 2 months or something. Not right now. Let's see. Should I give Vinland Saga a watch? I think it's a 10 on 10, so definitely. How you doing, Mika? But, all right, take care. Yeah, I'll answer. Can I be the third? 2 more. 2 more and I'll head out. Stream ending soon? Yeah, 2 more. Harry Potter or Avatar? Avatar, it's not even close. You cannot compare Harry Potter to Avatar. SEO seems mid, but I'm not very sure. I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I'm not, I'm not going to, there's some things I like about it. Night Angel, and do you ever think collaboration with other YouTubers? I have. It's just not very often. And finally, we'll end on this. What do I think about Tokyo Ghoul Season 3? Wasn't very good. Avatar for me? Yeah, Avatar for me. Okay, guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning around 8:30 Eastern. I'll talk to those on Discord. And yeah, we're calling it here.